Hello everybody and welcome back to Nat One. It's Monday, thank God we're playing Witchlight again. And, I'll tell you now for the price of fish. Well, these lot, they come storming through. I'm just going to give you a bit of a show of the area. I've decided to unlock the entire map because it was just getting quite annoying really, having, you know, the dynamic lighting on. So they come in through this magical mystical garden. They meet a few people who are having a little tea party there, and you know, they're just chilling, waiting for Zybilna to talk to maybe she can grant them a wish. You know, she is a fairy godmother after all.
That's why we're here.
But there are a couple of people in that tent who were like frozen in time, as a lot of these things are as well. Like the leaves rustling in the trees are like still, so they're not actually rustling. Like the water is just like barely. It's just stuck in time. So yeah, they went straight.
Is the lightning also frozen in time?
Everything's frozen in time. What lightning?
The lightning into the room.
Oh, the court of storms. Everything's frozen in time. Everything.
That's cool.
Yeah. So they made it to the front door. They've got a chime of opening. They had a present off Sir Talavar. Can you remember Sir Talavar from Slanty Tower era? Well, because they helped him out, he went over to, you know, the summer court and brought back a gift, which is a charm of opening, something that they would certainly need. So they skipped the entire puzzle of the garden to go straight through the heart door. They don't know, obviously they used the charm of opening, so they don't know how these doors regularly open or not. But they went in and explored a few of these towers. These towers contained these gems. They smashed two of them. And out came these two fae spirits. One of them was a blink dog, and the other one was a darkling. And they seemed to be following you around. What else did they do? They went through. Oh yeah, I struggled with the map, so I revealed this door, which I said I would never reveal. But anyway, we went in through the garage entrance, so that there's this glass carriage being pulled by these two glass pegasi. Then up through this area, there was you had to carry a white rose across the carpet to get through here. You go upstairs and find a bedroom, pull a bell that's dangling. And by the way, just through the rules on the stop time stuff, Flopsy tried to save this this knight here by flying over there, putting a rope around him, and pulling him, because he's suspended in the air after being thrust backwards from the tower, possibly fall into his doom of into a void. But when you try to pull him, you can't move people or things that are attached to people, but you can move other objects that aren't attached to a person, such as the bell that Holland rung in the bedroom, which called upon a butler called Thinnings. And he comes in, he's a slender little dude, but because you're all talking so much crap to him, he don't understand what the hell you're all talking about or what you're here for. But as he led you to this door, because you asked him where Zybilna was, as he led you to this door and then scarpered, because he also knows that the JABBERWOCK sleeps in there, you got the impression that he sort of, even though you were talking shit, he probably had like a face or a look on him that said like, well, at least you're not as bad as those other dickheads that are here. So he kind of warms up to you a little bit, but then he does actually escape. He does run away when he realises that the JABBERWOCK's just right there. But yeah, so you've met the butler, which is Thinnings, and fuck me, there's a lot of NPCs with us today. But we ended on Archie and Felix, who are at the front here, opening this door into the what's the room called? Into the ballroom. And this ballroom is just absolutely smashed to pieces. Yeah, it's not a very big ballroom as well, considering the walls that you've got going on here. Like, you'd think it'd be a little bit more grand, but there are definitely other rooms to this that have been smashed through by something very large, probably this fucking dragon that's sat right in front of you, wrapped around this cauldron, like holding it like it's a clutch of eggs or something. And you can see there is a cleric-looking woman here who is like sort of got her arms folded with her head tilted to one side, like as though she's being sympathetic. And And then the rest of these people, we've got pixies hovering in midair. We've got a couple of drow. We've got a couple of goblins, and they're all just sort of like stood there, looking a bit confused. Some of them, one of them looks like it's trying to get a word in, like as if he's been waiting to talk to someone for ages. But mainly, you can see that this just looks like a typical sort of court of, say, for example, a king who might offer advice to people. That's how they're all standing around waiting for someone's attention, someone who you can't see right now, someone who is technically not right here. As I'm going to send her to GM later, you can't see her. You can just see... I know, right? You can just see the Jabberwock curled around, imagine at its very centre, is a cauldron. And it's just an iron cauldron. There's nothing fancy about it. I'd like you to, when the door opens, to all make a stealth check.
I made a stealth check the session before. It was a natural 20.
Oh, it was the Nat 20. So can everyone else do Nat 20? Right, okay. There's two Nat 20s. Two Nat 20s. Let's see if if we can balance this out with some Nat 1s.
Mm-hmm. Try not to.
No.
It doesn't actually say I do, but do I get any stealth advantage from being a shadow?
I think you can, yeah.
Swag. Wrong thing. Swag.
Right.
17.
Sleight of hand.
I'll steal Archie's bow while I'm on.
Altogether, on average, that's 21.
Mm-hmm.
So, that door doesn't even creak. Like, the creak has stopped in time. The door just opens silently, and you all stare at this Jabberwock. That's the only thing moving in this room, and its breath rises and falls, its chest, and you can see that, like, it's snoozing, but every now and then, it kind of mumbles to itself in a very light, almost breathy sort of, as if it's coming out of its nostrils sort of way.
Well, guys, what do we do here?
Leave.
We don't have
That's
any
it.
like telepathic things going on
We
here.
do.
we?
You
I
all,
think we had
you
that.
all
We did.
ate the fucking, what were they called? Them clovers. Didn't you not
Cool, I
have them clovers?
didn't need to wince, yeah.
You can all talk freely.
Well, I suppose if we're very, very, very quiet, we could walk
Get a
past it.
surprise round. Oh,
I was going to say go through the other doors over there and explore the other side of the castle. It doesn't really look like the kind of thing we want to provoke.
I love you, Flopsy, but you're a little psychopath. I think we should just go back the way we came and find another door. Surely it's a big place. Not a fan of going past that thing.
Oh, go on, it'll be funny.
See, if Holland thinks it's a good idea, it's not a good idea.
well, I mean, I wouldn't have such a lack of confidence in Holland. I think we should... I mean, I think there's no avoiding it, right?
I think we can be quiet enough, and we haven't seen the other side of the castle. It doesn't really seem as if there's many other ways to get there.
Yeah, there might be like something that kills Jabberwocks.
I mean, I'm crossing all of my paws for that, but...
And if you think about it, there's less likely a chance to be like devious rogues and things like that, because why would you need a hidden trap when there's a Jabberwock right here?
That's... yeah. Alright, I guess I'm kind of... I could go either way for going past it and seeing if there's more, or attacking it here and now. So I'll let you guys decide.
I say let's go past it. I don't want to wake it up. Who knows when it went to bed?
Right, it could be really cranky.
I agree we take advantage of it being asleep. We're quite lucky that we came here now.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna sneak past, maybe we should tell our entire rest of our crew that we're going on like a solo mission for a real quick sec.
Yeah, you look over it when you say that. You look over at Clapperclaw, who's just like staring ahead, looking really excited, but very naive. And then you take a look at fucking Gleam and Octavia too, and you think, blimey, that dragon could surely one-shot those in one breath, all at once.
Yeah, you guys wait for us somewhere.
Really? But I thought we were going to be like knights together and fight things.
Shh. That's why you can't come, because you know you can telepathically communicate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Literally, Sanar the mummy is just like, well, I didn't want to be here anyway, and he fucks off. He just like barges past the bouncer, the butler, and he gets himself wrapped in a carpet. You just hear him screaming from the other room. Gleam,
Who was that guy?
Gleam sort of like looks around and she's like, well, I could take Ugle away for a walk or something.
He's probably getting hungry.
Yeah. Clapperclaw's like, well, if Ugle's gone, then so am I. And he's going to jump on the back of Ugle. Schleim is going to follow Flopsy, obviously.
Yep.
Schleim just comes straight over to you. And along the walls as well, you see the following. As
The
she,
Schleim team.
yeah, the Schleim team as she floats down the corridor. So, yeah. Al looks at y'all and he's like, well, I am versed in the art of war. I could be handy for you if you require my assistance.
Well, we're
How
trying
quiet can you be, though?
He looks at his heavy armour. Well, I might have to take this off.
Well, I'll...
Maybe you should go and protect Gleam and Ugle and...
Ah, good
Yeah.
thinking. He looks very happy to not have to fight the JABBERWOCK. And you do have these two face spirits that are just kind of pissing about. Like, you don't know if they're going to even fight for you or not. They're just floating around. They're just, like, existing. They're not necessarily part of your squad, you know what I mean? They just exist. And Octavia looks at you, Archie, and she's like, so you don't want me to come with you?
Well, it's just a little solo mission. We needed like a small group. It's not that I don't want you to come with me.
Well, I mean, I could stay, like, back, like, you think I can't, like, do you think I'm not gonna be, like, helpful?
Archie like has this look like she really doesn't know what to say or do. Like it's almost like her heart's sinking as she's like realizing, oh my god, this is the nightmare. And Archie's like, well, you know yourself best. If I say you let your heart decide, or let your head decide, whichever one you prefer.
Well, I want to come with you. I want to help you. I want to be there for, like, you know, what if... This is a huge thing. This might be, like, one of the most important things we ever do in our lives.
Right, well then, we'll do it together. Archie, like, looks over to Flopsy, like, terrified. But tries to hide it.
Okay.
Come on, take my hand.
Yeah, she literally, like, she, at the same time you say that, she also, like, tries to reassuringly take your hand as well. You just hold each other's hand over Dodgimo. Dodgimo's just there. Actually, I'll put you like that, I guess. Holland and the Schleim team melding in with one another.
They become one big shadow abomination.
I'm gonna get rid of Dodgemo and just say he's there because I don't want his token. But yeah. Sorry, Dodgemo.
There
Wow.
in spirit, it's fine.
Full 5-minute discussion of why Octavia deserves to come with, but Dodgy Mo just gets cast aside out of character.
Dodgemo just gets thrust into the ether.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Can't
Sanal's
believe this.
wrapped in a fucking carpet. Alright, okay. We're all organised of who's coming with. Main squad plus Octavia and Schleem and the Schleem team. You have that 21 average stealth, so with that you can presume, as you take your first little footsteps in to this grand ballroom, you're being utterly silent. The Jabberwock doesn't even stir as you creep around this room. And where would you like to go? Well, let's do moving tokens, shall we? Let's all actually do that.
Shall we path of least resistance, just go straight on?
Yeah.
We could maybe. It's enticing to look around, though, isn't it? Flopsy's gonna get up in the grill of whatever this is.
You see that
Who's
that's
he looking at?
You see that, my friend, is indeed a pixie. A green pixie with ginger hair, just sort of floating in midair. They look to be almost like waiting for some sort of instruction. Like they're looking towards the cauldron. All these pixies.
But frozen in time.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look over yonder to the left, up here. Is there anything visual about this room to look at?
Straight away you see that literally all the furnishings in here are just completely broken. Like there's like it is though this is the stomp through path for the Jabberwock. It would have been like a nice seating room to like when you have like a duke or a lady over or whatever and they'll come and sit down and you'll have tea with them. It would look like that if not for the fact that it's just pure debris, velvet's just torn into shreds, you know, all that kind of thing. And it just leads to this steamy area over here.
Let's check out that steamy area over there.
I was thinking about that, but I was a bit put off by everything being so, okay, you're going, right up.
Alright. So, as you come to this area here, you see that steam is rising from a murky sort of like swimming pool. And the tiled floor around it is cracked and ruined. Obviously, as you can see, this is a big thumping Jabberwock like pathway. As you also see at the back wall here, like a ginormous hole, what it's obviously burst through, and you can just see the open air and the twilight sky, which it like when you remember being in the gardens, like it was the sky was in a certain state. It has like a deep orange like horizon, but it fades up into a very, very like brash purple colour at the top, and it seems to be in constant state of like an almost sunset. But as you look out of this hole into this sky, it's not changed a single bit. Like the sky is, no matter how long you've been here for, just perfectly still, and even those little cotton candy looking clouds aren't drifting. It's just solid night sky. And you see that the pool looks to be about 8 feet deep. And as you squint down there, tell you now, You can see a few bits of thin, tiny bones and maybe like a long hunk of goblin thigh meat just dangling there, just floating around in the bottom, bumping against other bits and bats.
Such as?
Well,
Is there anything that catches my eye?
why don't you roll me an investigation check? 'Cause do you want to dive into this water?
Well, I want to sort of like, is it steaming because it's boiling hot?
It's steaming because it's warm and the cold from the outside seems to be like...
Okay, so I'm not going to burn my skin off.
No.
Hopping in here.
No, this isn't the Icewind Dale.
Well, you wouldn't be burning yourself in the Icewind Dale, that's for sure.
In a big hot watery
Oh yeah, you
pond.
would. You would.
Well.
But I'll tell you something. Yeah, I'm going to try and very quietly, like covertly, stick my head under the water like some sort of swan.
Hmm?
And have a look around.
Right. As you do, you find what seems to be silver objects. So the pair of silver armlets, a silver helmet adorned with a black soggy feather, and also a steel dagger that's very ornate in its handle.
Okay. I want to try and very, very, very quietly. Like, what's that little frog swimming thing? In the most quiet type of swim. Archie knows how to swim, so she would know, I wouldn't. I want to, like, try and collect these items.
Yeah, you can scoop them all up easily.
Scoopity scoop. Okay. I'll have a little look at them then. Now that I'm out of the water.
They just seem to be regular, not... Well... The steel dagger looks a bit like it could have something to it, given how much detail has been put into it. But the other two is literally just silver objects.
How interesting. Well, I'm going to give everything to Flopsy and just smile.
Thank you, I guess, but Archie, you realize you're insane, right? Out of every single body part you could have used to test the water, you used your head.
What about it?
I'm just saying, don't be so brash when we go walk past the Jabberwock. You actually scared me a little bit then.
Well, I mean, I can see that this is clearly just warm water, and that the cold air coming in from that hole. You see that hole over there, that Jabberwock-sized hole. The cold air breezing in from there has created this steamy effect. I know this. I'm a ranger.
I suppose that all makes sense. I just don't really trust anything in here. Speaking of not trusting things, why have you given me items that may or may not be nefarious? Is there anything wrong with these?
That's a good point.
Well, think back to the context which you found them. Obviously, it's parts of people are in there, like that of things that the Jabberwock has eaten. Different, like there's like pixie bones in there, like goblin bones, people bones, bits of the like arms and legs. Like this is stuff that's come from the Jabberwock's food.
Well, I saw it and I thought this could be stuff that's important. It could be magical in nature. Maybe it's like important in like solving something, making time run again. I mean, I don't know how you do that with a dagger. I'll be honest.
I suppose we'll find out if it comes to it then.
Right, we don't know. We don't know what is important around here, so I guess we just need to pick up everything. But shall we get going?
What's Holland been doing this whole time?
I guess he's just been watching the Jabberwock.
So he's just been standing here, staring at the Jabberwock.
Not like dead still. He's like leant up against the wall or chill. I mean, like, nothing gets past me.
I guess in that case, you would have had a little moment to sort of look around at everyone who's here as well. I'm just going to give you the who is here. So you see a pompous-looking bullywug knight, sort of standing here looking like he thinks is important. Two drow who are wearing like mage capes and stuff. You see this goblin dude, and he seems to be waiting to tell to request something, with his 4 little winged goblins, bodyguards, and these pixies, 7 of them. And there are also 2 little quicklings, one there and one there. And they just seem to be like, one of them's got like a little scroll in its hand and it's like sneaking off away from the cauldron. Another, like this guy is just sort of like waiting in the corner and watching. And that's all the information about these guys. If you stood in this room and watched. Yeah, but the cauldron itself in the middle there, which the Jabberwock is around, there is a strange sort of like black smoke coming out of it. It's not thick at all, it's like barely visible, but as you watched it for a bit longer, you can see that.
Something's a brewing.
Oy!
Can I see what the guy was taking? He's like sneaking away from the thing.
Oh yeah, if you go over to the quickling, which is this guy, yeah, you can sort of see that he's got like a little rolled up scroll in his hand. Unfortunately, because of the time stop thing, you can't open his fingers. Neither can you pull the piece of paper out.
I just gaze into his eyes.
His eyes are like looking back towards the cleric girl here. She is sort of standing with her arms crossed, tilted head, looking into the cauldron, looking quite sympathetic. And I guess at this point these guys would have come back. Beep. Oh, what were you going to do, Flopsy?
Oh, the only thing I was going to ask is there anything up in this crevice up here?
No, it's just the shape of the castle, I guess.
Okay.
There's not much in that area at all. It's literally one single sentence.
I wonder why it has that crenellation. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the building.
Weird, isn't it?
But whatever.
Oh, there is a reason.
Oh.
Don't write them off too soon, eh?
Would it have been visible if I looked over there?
No, not from that page.
Maybe it's something downstairs.
Oh, you are downstairs.
Or upstairs even. Right, anyway.
Anyway, you make it back into the ballroom area. Holland's looking dead eyes at this quickling.
Hey Holland, seen someone you fancy?
Got muted because my chair was squeaking. No, he's running away with something.
With what?
Like a scroll, I don't know.
How peculiar. Maybe, have you tried taking it out of his hand?
I don't think I can. I think it's stuck there.
Maybe you can, like, rip it from the bit that his hand's not on. We could try to make some sense of it.
What if it's a spell, though? Doesn't that, like, break the spell?
She shrugs.
Have you tried taking it off of him at all?
Well, I stared into his eyes and he didn't let go.
Well, I suppose if I'm quiet, I could try and maybe pinch it. Flopsy's going to try and pinch it.
No matter what you do, like as soon as you like put your fingertip and thumb like at the top of the scroll and squeeze, it doesn't squeeze like paper. It feels like hard.
Well, yes, there's no getting that out.
Hey, wait a minute. Are we meant to be finding like some guy's staff? I think I remember someone mentioning that a long time ago. Is that maybe what caused this spell?
Well, funnily enough, Felix, where you're standing, as you're standing around looking at everyone, you look northernly, right, into this room here, right? I'll tell you now for price of fish. You look up there. Oh, criminy. What have I done? Hang on, I'm moving the camera as well. You look up there and, hi, guess what you can see? Well, this is like a big round table, right? Marble topped, high backed chairs. It looks important, like an important meeting room, right? And between the table and this wall over here, you see a motionless, white-haired wizard with a staff in his hand, and from its tip erupts glittering frost that just hangs in the air, like he's holding it outwards, and glittering frost coming forwards, but just hanging still.
Guys, I've made a discovery. There's a big marble-top table with high back chairs.
No, stop! Don't do it to
Oh
me.
my God.
Wow,
And a
that's
guy
so
with a
cool.
staff, but I don't know how important that is.
Maybe you can like put it in your bag.
The marble
table.
chair.
Somebody
I mean-
come and help me put these chairs in my bag.
I'll take it all.
The table and chairs are impressive, but have you looked beyond the table and chairs, Felix?
Yeah, there's a guy with a staff. I said that really quickly at the end.
But more importantly,
But more importantly, there's a marble-top table with high back chairs.
and even more importantly, you find that if you try and pick up one of these chairs, you can, because it's not attached to a person, so you can move objects that aren't attached to a person. Holland, are you coming
Holland.
in?
Yeah.
Holland's all the way over there.
Thing is,
Holland,
I can
get
just
your
move
ass here now.
120 feet in one go, so I just stand still until it's time, and then I zip over.
Zoop.
See?
Holland, ignore the guy with the staff. Check
I'm
out
not
these
looking at
chairs.
You could sit on these, you could lie on these, you could probably do a handstand on these. Whew, sturdy.
You take some and I take some.
Yeah,
I mean, we're in the chair business then.
Right.
I like.
Can you both make me stealth checks, please? As she's scraping around these fucking ginormous high-backed chairs.
Scraping around. I love Holland's well strong. He just lifts it up in the air and plonks it in.
Let's see
With
if
one
we can.
This is where it all goes wrong. Over some chairs.
That's good. That's good,
Okay.
Felix. Felix, that's good.
Go on, Holland.
We've got advantage, remember.
Has it not rolled?
No.
I did press something.
That were your last stealth.
I did press A button.
The suspense. Will we get the chairs? Will we not get the chairs?
That's what. Yay!
That's wild magic.
As-
is our
I did a
answer.
wild magic. What the hell?
As Holland states, they're very strong and they could just lift them up with no bother. You're absolutely fine.
I'll tell you that for the price of fish. My Felix wants something, and they can bloody have it.
So you start loading up the bag of holding with the tables and chairs. You're just burgling Sabilla's house, but okay.
Come on.
We've got
That can be your one wish.
we've got this man. Well, Flopsy, and Archie are having a look at this dude. And I'll tell you now, he's quite impressive looking. An impressive looking wizard. If you think of a wizard, you'll probably think of this guy, right? Massive long beard and stash that are combined in one. Bald head, you know what I mean? Full robes and everything. With his staff in his hand. A staff that looks incredibly powerful.
This must be that guy whose name begins with P.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either, but it must be.
Does anyone want to roll history?
Go on then. I
Cheeky.
roll with advantage because I kind of remember it.
Yeah. Oh, it's 20. Who rolled that history?
It was me.
Oh, right. Oh, right, okay.
I want to join in.
Don't leave Lauren out.
Right, well, Archie's there like, oh, that's a good guy, something to do with Thinger. And Holland, you turn around, you look at him finally after you've cleared the table and chairs, obviously. Once the room is clear of tables and chairs, there's one thing left in the room, which is this guy to look at. And you take a glance at him, and you go, hoi! He's holding this massive staff of power, right? Who you remember before, when that fucking that assassin was trying to kill Lamorna, right? You remember him saying something about the League of Malevolence, who are trying to get a unicorn horn so they can unfreeze Ringle Run the wizard and steal his staff of power, right?
Ah, of course. You see, he's holding this powerful staff. So this must be powerful Percy that Will was telling us about.
Powerful Percy.
Yeah.
You know that the leader of the League of Malevolence is called Kellic. You rolled a 20. And Kellic is this evil sorcerer guy who's the leader. And you get the impression that, well, you didn't see the last of the League of Malevolence with just that one assassin guy.
Was he an actual member, or was he just like a hired body kind of thing?
He's one of them that's trying to be in the crew, but he's not really.
Okay.
Grouper.
Yeah.
A League of Malevolence grouper.
Happens to the best of us. Yeah, it's that guy from the place, you know?
Is he one of the good guys or the bad guys?
That depends. What does malevolence mean?
Evil, right?
Oh. Well, they're trying to get the horn to unfreeze this guy, who's Ringwraith Rumpelstein or something.
I
And
thought you said he was Percy.
oh, that was a joke.
Oh, you got me.
I really did. Yeah, because his staff's really powerful, and they want to unfreeze him so they can nab it.
So does that mean there's a way to unfreeze him? And then maybe he can unfreeze everywhere here, right?
Well, yeah, it was the horn. I guess just...
Do you have the horn right now?
I thought you had it.
I might do. Like, let me just check.
I might have it in the bag, but I wanted to
Everyone
say
check your pockets.
No, it's not with me. Unless it's in my back pocket here. Hang on.
Well, I don't have that item.
Oh, it's with me. Sorry. It is with me after all.
I thought so.
There's 30 lightning bottles in here, right? It's hard to sit around.
30 lightning bottles? Maybe you should, like, put them all around that guy, the Jabberwock, and then set them all to go, and then he just gets struck by 30 lightnings.
Yeah, but he might wake up before I'm done.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it was here next to one of my shoe collection. I guess I could try tapping him with it.
I just drew where the like frost particles are. That's coming out of his staff.
Felix, you're in the Bermuda Triangle.
Felix doesn't have to be there, but Felix could be like that.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. And I tap him with the horn.
Nothing happens.
You'd have thunk it.
Hey!
Maybe you need to put it on like your forehead, like a unicorn,
Okay.
and like concentrate into it.
I'm thinking real hard about time freezing this guy. I want you to move.
Nothing happens.
I command the ringworm tongue twister to unfreeze.
Nothing happens.
Maybe we should have asked Lamorna how to do this.
What does Mr. Light always say? Something.
Me.
No. Flopsy, you know what is he always saying when he, like does magic on stage?
Alakazam.
Alakazambra.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
He sometimes
nose
varied
with
it up with abracadabra.
Pick his nose with it.
Abracazam.
Nothing happens.
Maybe we need to like put it on his staff, on like the end of his staff.
Maybe it's a code word situation.
Is there like a code word we know?
Unicorns rule 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Nothing
Maybe
happens.
we need to be in the place where the time stop started. Just because he has a staff of power doesn't mean that he's the one that started the time stopping.
Maybe
Does
he
it?
did. But then why?
Well, if if Lamorna's horn is the thing that can restart time, then surely it would have been the thing that stopped time to begin with.
Oh no, wait, didn't
That's why the hags had it all along.
Yeah, didn't the hags stop time?
Yeah,
So
that's
this guy
like-
can't cast a spell.
No, he's
So-
casting a frost spell. That's something else.
Maybe you have to like stand on. Well, there's not really a table there anymore, but where that table was.
I'll stand on Felix's shoulders where the table was.
Right.
Well- If both of you restart time there, aren't you going to instantly freeze?
That's kind of funny.
I mean, it is, but also don't do that.
Well, it's a gamble. We wouldn't know if it works. We'll just have to hope that you guys figured it out.
You're getting on top of Felix.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. You usually do the listing.
Well, it's your turn now. Your fair share.
Ugh.
I,
Okay.
Holland Vexair, and to a lesser extent Felix, who is underneath me, would ask thee to unfreeze time in this zone.
Nothing happens.
Please.
Nothing happens.
I'm telling you, there's no other option. Pick his nose with it. That's all we've got. Nobody's thinking of anything else.
But what if he has frozen nesties?
Okay. Well,
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 What about maybe it's like if the hags cast it, maybe it's like you have to say something that only they think. So like Bevlorna, Scabather, and Endelin rule. Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Tabitha. I read her name, it came up on screen. Oh my caramba.
Hey.
Joke cancelled, whatever. You get the point.
Well, I think maybe we'll find more answers deeper within. Who can say?
Well, that was.
I
anyway.
wonder what he was like casting at. Do you think he saw
Right.
the Jabberwock?
I mean,
just-
that's
Still moving.
Oh yeah.
that's right. Well, I mean, I thought that the Jabberwock wasn't here when the spell was cast.
Right.
Maybe there's an invisible person there.
So he was like casting a ice spell at something when the spell happened?
Right.
That's weird.
Does anyone know how far cone ice spells go?
Depends on the strength, really. Maybe about 15 feet.
15? That's 15 feet.
It's not.
But I think
Archie,
maybe they go further.
you can roll me an Arcana to have the knowledge of how far this goes.
Roll your Arcana, Kenna.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you how Arcana works.
That's a change of sentiment, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not. But it's not detect magic. Right, go on then, roll it. Fucking 3.
Oh.
You don't know.
Oh, give me a whiff of that frost. Come on now.
Go on then, you roll an Arcana.
Then take a big old inhale.
Oh, look at that! You don't even know.
Oh,
You don't even
Like a
know.
brain
Flopsy
freeze.
knows magic.
Someone's
maybe
gotta
not.
know.
Oh no, Flopsy does know.
Hey,
Hey,
Well,
Flopsy,
it's
you know that this spell, as you go and investigate the shimmering crystals of ice and the way that it's coming out, hey, you get your little dadly fucking spectacles on, and Felix pushes you out of the way and goes, "Wait a minute, hey, I'll tell you how far it goes. Fucking this far. Can you see that?
That's the
Wow.
+0, +2, +2,
Wait, can you-
+12.
Right, there we go.
Felix is so arcane.
Oops. There you go. If you can see that, hopefully. It's a mess, but that's
Well,
that's how
holy
big it would have
smokes.
been.
He was trying to kill that goblin.
That one singular goblin.
Maybe we should just steal his staff and go.
Maybe.
there's one problem there. We can't actually steal his staff.
Wait,
but-
maybe. Well, Holland, I think, said maybe someone's invisible.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I'll just check.
Yeah, that could come from me.
I'm gonna put my ghost key on and see if there's anyone knocking about over here.
Mm.
Or whether he really was just trying to, like, flamboyantly assassinate this goblin.
Mm. No. Surprisingly enough. No.
Mhm.
Everything's
think-
exactly the same.
The reason why we're not thinking of something is maybe because Holland and Felix took it away, but he was firing this directly at a table.
Oh,
You're not
Maybe-
telling me we have to get the table and chairs back out of the bag of holding.
No,
Put them
my
back on the
God.
floor.
I don't think that the table had anything to do with the spell. I think it might have been who was sitting at the table. Zabelna was here, the 3 hags were here when time was stopped. Maybe this
Wait.
guy was invisible or something and decided to present himself at the opportune moment when they're all
Why
together.
is he not invisible? I mean, frozen.
Well,
What?
he's frozen because the hags were the ones that froze
No,
time. He's
Right, but so are we saying that the hags were sat at this table or, like, in this general vicinity?
it's just a theory, but there was a round table here. All of the hags were around at the same time. It seems plausible.
That's interesting. I mean, yeah.
No, my theory was definitely not right. You go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I thought the hags would have been in the main room. I mean, you know how those hags like to make a display of things, and I mean, you know, I don't know where Zybilna is, but she could be anywhere. If they were gonna do it, they'd want an audience, right?
I suppose.
Well, these
Maybe
chairs
they were-
fancy.
Right? Maybe they were stood like right there.
So, I get we can't like take it from his hand because he's, like clutching it. But why couldn't we like cut off his arm?
What?
No, hypothetically, I'm not saying we should. I'm just curious about the mechanics of the time
I mean,
freezing.
hypothetically, we maybe could, but when I felt the paper before, it didn't even feel like paper. I think this freezing is a bit different. I'm not sure if we can actually physically change them at all, because I think they're different now.
Shall I try?
Yes.
I don't really think I'm going to say yes to you cutting someone's poor arm off.
Well, it's worth it.
How unethical would it be to put an entire frozen in time person in a bag of holding?
Very.
Because, I mean, if we get a mechanic,
No,
I mean, things could work out a little
wouldn't-
differently.
What did you say, Lauren?
He wouldn't suffocate. We could just snaffle him up.
Yes, and then you'd have an entire spell going off in your bag of holding when time restarts.
No, but, like, how cool would it be if you were in the middle of a fight and you don't bring out a staff, you bring out a wizard attached to a staff. I would.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Please, can we do that? Please.
I mean, I'm going to follow the hypothetical. You put him in your bag of holding, Holland, and we restart time. His frost spell goes off, hits 30 bottles of lightning, and instantly
Goodness.
evaporates him.
Well, that's a shame. Anyway.
We're not doing that, and we're not cutting his arms off either. I put like little
Just
silver
one
braces on his
arm.
arms.
When you touch him, everything is solid. Like his sleeves are solid. Like if you took a knife to his sleeve, it'd be like impossible to penetrate. And you also think, well, if you can't move anything on him, you can't move his feet from the ground either.
There you go.
Damn.
If someone's touching something, that thing that it's touching and that person is completely stuck. Just like you can't move the knight from falling.
Remember
Well,
those rules.
Try and cut off his arm.
Well, you'd have to cut off both arms because it looks like he's holding this with both. I assume you hold a staff with two arms.
Not like for a definite.
It is a
What?
staff after all.
No, he's like, got it out in like his left arm outstretched. His right arm
Okay.
sort of keeping his balance. He looks old.
Yeah, see, he doesn't use his hands for anything anyway. He's almost as old as Flopsy.
Hey,
He's pretty
Almost.
so wait, you would cut my arm off?
If you had a staff in it. And you weren't letting go.
Right, for all we know, there are some bad guys out there that want to come and get this stuff, so we do need to protect it. But we don't know that this man has evil intentions. So I'm not agreeing to cut his arm off. I say we go and explore a bit more and then remember where
Right.
he is.
Let's go this way.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if he was like awake for all this?
You could just hear people like talking about cutting his arm off. He's just screaming like, "No!"
He's like, oh, come on, please.
Just out of curiosity, is there out in this room?
No, that room is the same as the other. It's just like furnishings that are all broken and things like that.
Very the dues.
Okay.
Should we go in this room?
You get to this door, it's got a picture of a heart on it.
That, I love heart.
No, like a deer.
Look at that, a deer.
If we try to go in there, we're going to need to use the chime, and that might wake him up.
Oh yeah, good point.
I say we come back.
Let's not do that just yet. Instead, we're at a little crossroads.
Let's do this room.
Good idea.
Straight off.
Follow the Felix.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Who's this little grumbling? This big long table. Fucking hell, this keeps going.
I'm going to message Holland. Holland, are you coming, or are you trying to cut an arm off?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Don't make me come back there.
I'll be back for your arm. You hear? I know you can hear me.
Holland just having an evil arc on his arm.
Yeah.
Octavia's right there and all.
Yeah, he's just over here. It's nothing personal. It's just, I'm not a quitter. Come on, Octavia.
Right.
Come on, Octavia.
Just straight voice, not Holland all.
Come on, Octavia.
Come on, Octavia. I'm fucking sick of your shit. Go on.
Hey, it's me.
Alright, you
Holland.
walk into a banquet hall. There are paintings of fae creatures and like the mounted heads of majestic elk with golden horns and shit like all over the walls. As Ace Ventura would say, what a lovely room of death. And in the middle of the hall, you see this deformed giant woman squatting at the head of this table, which is piled up with food. You see that the tablecloth is just like fucking stained with grease, and it's like tucked up underneath her chin at the end of this table. It's like a bib, and she's just like gulping down food, slurping from a big barrel filled with beer. You see a tea cart over here with an iron kettle and like a vat of soup resting on doilies.
Oh, so this is set in the UK.
She
Thank God.
is just chowing down, doesn't even look up.
Is she actually eating?
Yeah, she's eating all the food at this table.
What, she's not frozen?
She's not frozen, she's eating currently.
Oh, gosh, she's not even frozen.
It's
We'll
just
have
we
to
should
cut him
go
for
into
that,
town, grabbing chicken legs, just biting all of the meat off in one bite, just throwing the bones around.
Well, maybe we should, ask her if she knows anything.
I guess.
I mean, does she look especially friendly?
She looks like your average lesbian.
A deformed giant.
Hey.
You heard
Yeah,
it. You heard it here first,
definite-
lesbians.
Definitely a hey mamas.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll just play the game.
She
see how
like
it goes.
she's been stuffing her face so much that she like coughs and like bits of chewed food like cough out the back of her throat and land on the food she's about to eat next. She literally like smears an entire arm over her mouth and just like chicken juice like gets all over her hands and in her fingers, and she's just grunting as she eats all this food.
Ooh, I'm hungry. Hey, can I have some?
She looks
No.
up. She looks up at you, Holland, who said that. And she goes, "Ugh,
Where's my cake? You promised me 8 tiers high, blood red candles."
Oh, I'm not the dessert guy. That's his
Well,
thing?
who he is? I've been waiting for the dessert guy this whole time. And they bring me soup. Ugh.
I'm sorry to hear that. I will pass that on to our head chef.
You better do.
She just continues eating.
Guess I'll leave the room.
You not want that soup then?
I think I've signed you up for a catering gig.
Okay, bit of a random time.
Yeah, an 8-tier birthday cake, please.
With blood red candles.
Blood red.
An icing as white as snow.
She gets up and she's overheard you talking about it. She thinks you're the chef. She literally just wipes Archie out of the way. She comes straight over and she's like,
And it better be good, or else I'll have to eat you to see
Oh,
if
yes,
you
Mum.
taste as sweet as you look.
Aww.
We wouldn't serve anything unless it was absolute perfection.
It better
just-
be perfect.
It will be, yes. Now, the people that brought you the soup, just so I can register your distaste for what they've brought you, where did they come from?
You lot. You know, you lot who are walking around in here.
Very helpful.
Yes, very helpful.
You
There
know
are
your
quite-
own boss, right?
Yes, of course. But we have a lot of people walking around here, so which one specifically brought you the soup?
That fucking... that one that looks like he's a giant walking suit of armour. Doesn't look
giant
appetising at all.
Yes, he doesn't. He's rather unappetizing, both.
He'd just be too crunchy, you know, with the metal.
Yes. Well, I'll be sure to get you exactly what you want, as quick as I can. You just sit down and take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Holland and go, where the fuck is the kitchen? I don't want to be eaten.
Flopsy.
Let's go. We can find it. It'll be easy. It must be massive in a place like this.
It must be, but large suit of armor person really doesn't help me for where anyone is.
Maybe
Well- Let's ask Jingle Jangle or whatever his name were.
Tingle Jangle.
Mr. Longman.
I'm Jingle Jangle.
She's just in the castle.
She just knows what people are.
We'll just find another rope and we'll pull on it and he'll come a-running and we'll say, "Where's your kitchen, good man?"
Okay, but if I have to smell that breath so close to me again, no, it'll be fine. Right, find a kitchen, find eggs, find flour. Where's a bell?
Well, let's go look at the next room.
Right, it will probably be in there. If it had to be anywhere.
Have we been in this room?
Not yet. I'm gonna creak open
Okay.
the door.
Alright, give me 1 sec. Alright, yeah,
Wonder
talk
what's
to
in
yourselves a
this
sec.
Wait, guys,
It was
before we
sweet
enter
as
the
your
room,
look, Flopsy.
Flopsy.
You little mink.
Kiki.
Flopsy and giant person sitting in a tree.
And you thought you were
E-A-T-I-N-G. E-E-I-E-A. Where did I go?
Where didn't you go?
Whoa.
Precisely.
Right, okay. Where are you going? Oh, you're going in here. Right, okay. Right. Do. Well, I'll tell you now for brass of fish. You won't even guess. An enormous owl stands perfectly still in the middle of this room, its wings partially outstretched. A wall of iron bars stretches from floor to ceiling, forming a protective barrier around the chamber's entrance. keeping visitors separate from the owl. The walls across from the double door have a 20-foot wide circular opening, sealed with hinged semicircular windows over here, in wrought iron frames, and the marbled floor is littered with the bones of giant rats. Oh, goodness.
Huh, Oogly would like this place.
I was literally going to say it's Oogly's mum.
Oh.
Right.
Yay!
Where's Oogly's dad's like a big bear.
Is that how owl bears work?
Probably.
Yes.
Well, Felix seems a very worldly person, otherworldly even. I'm
When
sure
an owl-
if anyone knew.
Does very much. They make an Oogly.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Huh. Are you okay in there?
You see as its wings are outstretched partially, that it's not moving at all, it's frozen in time.
Oh my gosh, it's dead.
It's just like stood there, its arm T-posing.
Mum is
It do just be T-posing.
How are we going to break the news to Oogly?
Well, we might be able to undo it. It ain't over till it's over.
I think we need to do something.
That's a good idea.
Either
Yeah.
way, there's not a kitchen, eggs, or flour in here, so
Yes,
Is there-
so I'm very much I'm enthusiastic about finding that, just so I don't get eaten. Plus, does anyone else think that like there's so much in here that when we unfreeze time, they can either help us or kill us? Like, if this is Oogly's mum, then that's perfect, because then they're going to be on our side. But right now, I don't know if unfreezing time is the best option.
yeah, but it's in a cage. So,
And it must be tamed.
Does it have
Yeah.
a bell to ring?
Good question.
Does it have a what?
yeah, where's that Smithers guy?
Does it have
That's
a
fine.
bell to ring for a servant?
Not in this area, no.
Hmm. Maybe we could DIY this. Hang on. We'll get
Wait,
up.
let's not go ringing any bells around here just in case the Jabberwock hears. Maybe we should go back to one of those rooms
Well,
and
where's
ring a bell when we
Barclays
know it's safe.
when we were ringing the other one?
That was like, I don't know, a distance. Well,
I don't know. Whatever. You're gonna be a little hater, Felix. That's fine. I see how
Whoa.
it is.
whoa. I was all for the table and chairs. I was all for chopping that guy's arm off. I'm not a hater. Let's not
No.
start on me, okay? Don't take your anger out on me.
You're right. This is probably Flopsy's fault.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm the one under threat of being eaten here. You're all fine.
You're looking
No.
sweeter by the minute, so let's find that flour and eggs.
Okay.
Well, with every other door being locked, I think the only way through is back through the Jabberwock's room.
Well, should we not just fight it now?
There was a door at the back of the room with the big giant woman in it.
Yes, but I don't really want to go back in there until I have a cake.
Who
I will
looks the
if you
least tasty?
I'm all boopy and shit, but I can be quick. She might not even know I go in. That wasn't a sentence. She might not even know that I've got
Road work ahead.
yeah, I sure
It's
hope
true.
it does.
Here's the plan. Holland will bounce to the other side of that room, steal the soup, because that's what's on my mind,
Hell yeah.
and then go through the door at the back. Plan?
Oh, yes. I like it.
Are you going to
Because I
do that?
don't mind just loosely putting soup in my bag of holding, because there's other things in there, so
Lucy.
fine. Yeah, just pouring the soup in.
I have a shoe you could hold it in.
It's fine. It'll work itself out. That's usually how it happens. That's why everything that's in my bag of holding is covered in shit.
Not Gmo can carry it for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay. Jump, skip, and a hop, and whatever.
yeah, you don't need to say any fancy words. It's just bloop.
Just bloop
Oh, and
straight
you made
there.
it there before me somehow.
I'm just that slick.
You get in there and flatten up against the walls and just like skate under the table, and emerge out over there, the other side. She's currently just chowing down over here, facing sort of this wall. And yeah, you make it to the little soup cart.
If I hold the bag open, will you pour it in?
Okay.
Brilliant. Here we go. This is what all this has been leading up to.
As it
Soup in the
pours
bag?
in, I'm gonna rabbit drink that shit.
You see it's like a big, like, sort of metal barrel full of soup. It does have a lid, but the lid only just barely goes on, you know what I mean? It just hovers on the top. So it's not like a secure, watertight situation. You just pour the soup directly into your bag of holding.
Yep.
Excellent. Everything in your bag of holding obviously gets swamped by soup. But it's all in there. You could dip your hand in amongst the items you have and scoop out some soup.
I'm full of soup.
There you go.
Lovely.
One packet.
What flavour of soup is that?
Well, I'll tell you. It's only bloody. Let's have a look here.
Make it raccoon flavoured.
Well, it says
Thanks
here
for
the
the
tea.
apple.
Also, on the tea cart's drawers, they also contain utensils, candlesticks, teacups, saucers, bowls, and napkins. Okay. Yeah. That's it. The soup doesn't have a flavour, so I guess it can be whatever you want.
Gunchka broth.
It's gunchka broth. And what is gunchka made out of, Lauren?
Oh, everything you could ever imagine. Carrots, yellow peppers, sausage, cooked sausage, nice
Raisin.
Hey.
nice raisins, cool carrots, and
Bit of candle wax.
Bit of
some
candle
candle
wax.
wax.
There you go. Wow. Gunchka 2.0.
Nice.
But anyway,
Do
you've
it
got
with
the
a knife.
you've got the gunchka, and you're heading through this door, right? And oh golly
Yeah.
gosh,
Mhm.
I'll tell you what you do see right here, right now. Well, first of all, you're in the kitchen, right? It says here, Palace Kitchen, an 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, multi-layered cake rests on a large round table in this kitchen, which also contains a stove and an assortment of mismatched cupboards and work tables. There are 8 pixies suspended around this cake, each wearing a chef's hat and a flower-stained apron. 6 other pixies are squeezing cloth tubes that have icing coming out, and the other 2 are holding little tiny red candles. Thick creepers with broad leaves encroach on the kitchen through a partially open door in the middle of a concave wall, so like here. And the roots stretch across the floor and coil around the large table, but not around a smaller rectangular wheel table that has 3 trussed-up giant rats on it. Okay. That's a very wordy bit of description there, but That's what it says.
Those rats are trussed up, I tell you.
3 trussed up giant rats on it.
What does that mean?
I just love it. It
What a
says
fuck.
the roots stretch across the floor and coil around the large table, but not around a smaller rectangular wheeled table that has 3 trussed up giant rats on it. How wordy is that?
Vegetarian, I suppose.
Oh my god. Sorry, wizards, but fucking hell. Right.
You don't have the rats.
Fucking wizards, innit? Anyway. There's the cake! The cake's right here.
Hi, excuse me, friends.
They're all
I
still
love
in the
you.
air.
And you dressed up rats.
Oh,
The lady through there is getting a bit impatient about her cake. So what's the ETA? You know, the lowdown.
we're gonna do a shot reverse shot that goes straight from Holland's question to them being completely frozen in time and not moving or anything, and then back to Holland.
So like, what's the? I see why there's a hold up. You're not moving. Oh, they're not moving. Okay,
Well,
we have to do this ourselves. Is there, by any chance, red candles on it?
yeah, how unfinished is this cake?
Well, here's the thing. Well, as you're looking at this cake, you can also see around the cake platters of blue frosted cupcakes and candied apples on sticks, bowls of sugar glazed button mushrooms, a giant honey glazed ham, bottles of evening berry wine. It looks like a whole meal's being prepared right now. But
Put
this
the ham in
cake, well, it says it's made of cream, sponge, fruit, and white icing. It has 8 tiers and weighs 100 pounds. And it seems as though none of these pixies, even though they're squeezing icing out, they'd lifted it just at the right moment. That not a single pixie is technically linked to this cake, nor any of the food. So you get the impression that you can move it.
Don't mind it. Do you think she was actually that fussy about the candles, or?
They do have the candles in their hands, like they're about to put them on.
What if she kills you?
Shall we just take it out without the candles? What do you think?
Just cut all of their hands off and stick the candles on.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've just
Just-
realised that there's literally a direct pathway to this area that you could, to this one, that you could just avoided her in the first place.
Yeah.
Perhaps you guys did find that, because all you have to do is come round here, down there, and then down here. Yeah, through the magic of mystical messaging.
Hey, Flopsy, look what I made.
Hello, everyone. You finally started baking?
No, it was a jest. This was here and we got here.
Oh, I thought it was a bit quick for you to make 8 tiers.
Go big or go
I thought you
home.
were a prodigy.
But yeah, this kitchen actually looks really, really cool to you, Flopsy. You're like, whoa, they've got everything. When it comes to like what kind of stoves they've got the best, like Argers, you know what I mean? Like whatever you could wish for of an amazing kitchen, it's all here. As well as all that really good food that looks like it's been done very well.
Flopsy's going to go up to the blue cupcakes and try one.
It's absolutely mystical. Like, it's the flavour, it feels exactly like the one you ate when you were a child. Exactly the same mouthfeel
How
and
good
everything.
does that poisonous cupcake taste?
Flopsy's just standing leaning against the wall with his eyes closed. You know how you block off all of your other senses to focus on one? He's just doing that, so he didn't even hear you, Felix. And when he's done, he'll kind of like sigh and then open his eyes to Felix staring at him.
Yeah, there's
Intense
some
flow.
ratatouille shapes going off in your head.
Sorry, what?
How good does that poisonous cupcake taste?
like it was worth the poison. It also tasted like not being eaten. Because if the cupcakes are like this, then I have all the faith in those 8 tiers there.
Okay.
How many
Whatever
cupcakes are there?
you don't.
Literally platters of them. As if from this you could probably, well, with your expert chefly eye, you could look at all this stuff and go, fucking hell, this is exactly what you'd make for a birthday party, right? And, well, it's extravagant, and also you think this person would have a lot of guests. I'm just gonna say, it's Sibilna's birthday. Stuff for Sibilna's birthday, as you can imagine, you'd only go all out for the Archfey of Prismia. And this is all out, handmade by pixies.
Now, because this kitchen has everything that I could ever want in it, does it have a Tupperware box?
Oh, you open up a cupboard at bottom right under the sink, and guess what? It's filled with Tupperware boxes.
Oh,
Nice.
Flopsy doesn't want his cupcakes covered in soup, so Flopsy's just going to fill a wee Tupperware box with these cupcakes and pass them to Holland. Holland, do you mind keeping a hold of these for me?
No bother.
Holding.
I'd say you can transport 10 cupcakes.
In a bag of
I'm
holding.
stealing a lot. Yeah, I'll transport
In the
them
Tupperware
up
boxes,
there.
I'm saying. You don't want them to get squished.
Yeah.
Is there any Tupperware boxes with my favourite broth in them?
Your favourite broth's already floating around in Felix's fucking bag of holding.
Hey,
Sorry, did you
gonna-
want some broth? Do you want some broth?
Yeah, but can you put it in the Tupperware box?
There's plenty of
Sure.
Tupperware boxes to go around.
it won't
I
get
only want
Felix.
my favourite broth.
Felix takes a box and dips the hand in the bag of holding, scoops out some broth, and wipes it into the box. And hands it to Archie.
Wipes it into the box too. Wipes it into the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
Wipes
my-
it into the
Is it my favourite broth?
It is.
whatever you want it to be, I guess.
It's your favourite broth.
Wow. This is nice.
Sorry
Anyway.
if it tastes a bit like hand and bag of holding, but yeah.
It's more flavourful than ever.
Right, how many candles did the woman in there say that she wanted?
an amount.
I think it was 8, wasn't it? I've got 5. Does anyone else have any more candles?
What? Just they need to be blood red, don't they?
Well, I can make her see them as blood red, I suppose.
All right then.
Just going to look at what illusory magic I have.
Well,
I
I have
If you don't want to waste a spell, I can make things like change color with my little orb that Felix gave me.
That's perfect. We could make 8 blood red candles and stick. The cake looks pretty much done. Flopsy will go up and like tidy up the design of the cake if it was like slightly unfinished.
The cake looks great, like already. Like
Okay.
like you feel as though the icing people have just finished icing it, and the candle pixie was about to come and put the candles on. All the candles are obviously in her hand, and you can't move them, but the cake is finished. Sibilna's birthday cake.
So what do you think this cake was for? Because I don't have your culinary expertise, you know?
Well, I mean, the
Maybe.
person in there says that they were promised a cake. I
must
think
be her
it's a bit of a-
birthday.
It's a bit strange for if you have a birthday though. You want everybody to partake in the cake, don't you? I mean, 8 tiers for one person.
Who is that? That's not Sibilner, is it?
I assume it's one of Sibilna's friends.
Well, it might be Sibilna. I
I'll
mean,
go
I don't remember her looking like that.
I mean, hold up. If it was Sibilna's friends and it was the hags that froze time, why isn't she frozen?
Maybe because she was like hungry.
You go in there. She looks up at you, and she
Hi.
goes,
Well, where is it?
It's almost done. We were just wondering if we could get your name so we could ice it on there. You know, a little extra flair.
Persuasion, please.
Oh, bloody Nora. Oh, bloody Nora.
Bloody art, you can do this.
Nat
you
One.
can do this. Oh my god.
She,
Starts of chaos.
she, oh, okay.
13.
Okay.
Let me crack out my wild magic.
She
We're okay.
lifts a great club up as you like put your hands out like sort of thing, and she hovers it there above you, going,
I'm not gonna wait any longer. Get that cake for me now, or else I will eat you up.
All right. Fair enough.
are you leaving?
I'm trying to, but I'm having problem with my roll 20.
Alright.
He won't move. Okay.
Right, he gets out of there. Alright.
Hello, it's me, Holland.
Hello, Holland. It's me, Flopsy. What did they say?
Nothing useful.
Ah. Well, I suppose if we were to give them the cake, but this cake was meant for somebody else, that would be a bit of a faux pas.
Go wrong, doesn't it?
How quickly was she eating the soup? Do you reckon she could get through an entire cake in about a minute?
Probably.
Because the thing that I can do only lasts a minute, and if she figures out that we're lying to her, she'll probably try and eat us.
Well, we
But
only
I
need
can...
to run away.
That is
But
true.
wait, is she even Zybilna?
No, we don't think so.
Well, if this is Zybilna's birthday cake, then we shouldn't let her trick us into giving her the cake.
Well, that's what we're saying. We're
I'm
gonna
thinking of giving her an illusory cake that she'll be able to taste. I've tasted the cupcakes, I'll make it taste like that. And then she'll be happy and not eat us.
Good
I hope.
idea. Right, alright. Let's try it.
And then maybe if she goes like clomping through the halls after us, the JABBERWOCK will just eat her. And then that's two problems. I think.
2 for the price of 1.
Right, Holland, could you open the door a crack? I need to be able to see her in order to do this.
Hey, I do that.
Cool. Can she make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Okay.
Okay, now look at that
Spell
description.
save is 17, not 13.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw. Coming up.
BC 13.
DC 17.
17.
She-
Oh, you took that.
Right, she's gonna succeed.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Nice.
Here we go. She fails. Who are you giving the advantage to?
Holland.
No.
Flopsy is going to burst through the door with an exact copy of the 8-tier cake. It's got 8 blood red candles burning on the top of it, and he's going to announce into the room, "Happy birthday to you, madame! Exactly what you wanted, all baked to perfection, and it will taste just as perfect as you expected to."
Oh, it's me birthday. I didn't know it was me birthday.
Well, with a cake like this, every day's your birthday.
Oh, lovely.
She just like grabs the top of it, like without even blowing the candles out. Like the candles like sink into the cake, and like go out like that. And she just picks up the entire first tier and just chucks it straight into her mouth, like just slapping it all in her mouth with her tongue and everything. Ugh. She closes her eyes with glee as she chomps it down, gives a huge ginormous swallow, looks at you, sighs. She looks like she's a bit sleepy.
It's beautiful. It's everything I could have ever dreamed of.
Are you full? I can save the rest for later if you want me to take it away.
No. She grabs a second deer. She's just gonna start chowing down on that.
I'll message the other guys. Did we want to ask her for anything, information or anything? She seems to like us now.
Yeah.
Tell me your
Ask
name.
her... Oh, that's a good point. Go on, ask that one first.
Just so I know, we couldn't inscribe anything in icing on the top of this, but what is your name?
She does a big gulp.
Dumfergale.
Dumfergale, guys, if you've ever heard of Dumfergale.
Maybe it's like you need to sort the names out and then it says something.
I am Zybilna.
What's your name?
My name is Flopsy. The best baker in all of Prismere.
Oh, you do keep your promises, don't you? You do.
She eats more of the cake.
Anything else, guys? The minute's kind of wearing thin.
Ask her why she's not frozen.
So, I can't help but notice that a lot of people around here have stopped. Do you know why you haven't stopped?
She goes,
I don't know what you mean. Them other people aren't stopped. Your friends aren't stopped.
The ones in armor.
Ah.
She just shrugs, keeps eating the cake.
Okay, so there's a bunch of armor people walking around. She says your people, but the pixies are all frozen.
Maybe she means us.
I mean, true, but we're only not frozen because we came here afterwards, which I assume means that she's an interloper. She's come in and is just eating all the food.
Yeah, how did she get in?
Excuse me, Dumfergale. I don't really have a record of the doorman letting you in the front, so could I just ask what entrance to the castle you used?
She throws a big giant arm up and like points in a vague direction over here, like sort of at the ceiling. And she is like through obviously a lot of oh wait, hang on. Oh no, shit, not in that direction. In that direction.
Mm.
And she goes,
That bit by the swimming pool.
By the swimming pool. Ah, perfect. Great entrance to use. And finally, you are our valued guest, and we love having you here, but could you just let me know who sent you your invitation?
She just gives off a massive like burp, and she looks this way. She looks that way. She leans into you, and she says,
Well, considering we're all on the same side, I might as well tell you.
Yes?
You want to know what I'm doing here?
Yes, I do.
I came to find Zybilna.
Oh. And why were you doing that?
Because I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna grab her by both her shoulders, and I'm gonna bite her head off. And then I'll be queen of Prismere.
I'm just going to broadcast that to all of the other guys.
Have you... maybe we should tell her that the JABBERWOCK is Zybilna?
Right, good idea. Oh my god. Yeah, do that, and then she'll think to attack the JABBERWOCK.
Question for you, Dumfergale, because I may or may not be here to see Zybilna as well. Have you ever seen Zybilna before? Do you know what she looks like?
Of course I've seen Zybilna before.
Not gonna work, guys.
No, just keep going.
Right. And do you know what? Could you describe Zybilna?
Yeah. She's a fat, ugly old bitch. She's got horrible white hair. She's stinky,
hair.
smelly. She's got a big black, bit of hair, which she thinks looks
and
so
black hair and black hair.
cool.
And she's got those popping out wide eyes, and she's got that green scaly skin, and she's got that very tall way about her. And those
She does have a
wings.
very tall way about her, yeah. But she does have
Right.
green skin.
Well, I think we're thinking of two different versions. You, of course, if you're going to bite Zybilna's head off, you do know that she can change form, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, she's got like an alter ego, and she calls it the Jabberwock.
Flopsy roll deception with advantage help from Archie.
Go on, Flopsy.
I will when my character sheet moves. Deception. That's a 17.
Well, of course she can. She's an archfey.
Exactly, yes, but she has several recurring transformations that she does. I mean, you've heard of the white hair and the bit of black hair and the old smelly one, but what my friend Archie is describing is the more popular one. I thought you would have heard of it. The green skin, the long neck, the white bulging eyes.
Right.
You've not heard of this?
Yeah, and have you not heard? You've not heard the legend? Though they say anyone who kills Zybilna in her human form, they're like, whatever, anyone could do that. But if they manage to kill her in her Jabberwock form, they don't just become the Queen of Prismere. They become the Queen of all of the Feywild. You've not heard that?
So you're saying that Zybilna can turn herself into her own pet Jabberwock?
It's not her pet. It's her alter ego. I mean, you're not from the Palace of Heart's Desire, so I guess you wouldn't know.
She sort of thinks about it for a second, eats another bit of the cake. How long does this last? A minute?
A minute, yeah.
As she reaches her hand down to grab the next bit of cake, she notices that it's gone, and she looks around at you, Flopsy.
Where's my birthday cake gone?
Oh, it had been a while since you ate some, so I had it taken back. I wanted it to stay fresh. Would you like me to bring it back out again?
Separate deception.
Yep.
This is true. Help.
Oh.
Thanks for the help.
She says, "Oh,
Well, thanks for looking after me. Not many people look after me very well. It seems you've got my best interests at heart. Maybe we can kill Zybilna together. How about that?
Well, good idea. That green Zybilna just in the other room.
All right.
Archie,
gets
is this
up.
not starting to feel a bit wrong?
She walks over here and she goes,
This room.
Well, I mean, we are going to fight it alongside her.
Okay, I suppose that makes it better. Yes, just through this room and then to the left.
Wait, we're fighting too?
Of course we are.
Why would we fight? Okay.
Well, because I gave my word, didn't I?
Why would you do that?
That is true. Why would we do that, Archie? I feel bad about sending her to a certain death, but also...
Because I felt bad for sending her to a certain death.
But I don't want to walk into our certain death.
I hope that Zybilna, the green one, is still in that room. Because we
I'm
look
going
quite
to
foolish.
metagame now.
She opens the creaking door. She walks in. And she goes,
Right, well, where is it?
stands about here. And she looks around. And she looks into this cauldron. And she looks back at you guys who are here. And she goes, Flopsy. He goes, and she goes,
Wait a minute. That's Zabuna. In there.
she like looks into the cauldron. And as she
She's
does,
gone into her human form.
you hear, Flopsy, especially you hear behind you, the shadows beyond, you hear a strange gurgling sound, like a weird murmuring nonsense, just whispering from the darkness behind you. Can you please make me a wisdom save?
I can, but I'm not good at them.
As well as Archie, the sound gets to you as well.
I'll just remind you that I'm deaf.
Oh yeah, you're fucking hell, you are deaf.
And presumably Flopsy's been feeding this conversation to me the entire while.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I have.
Holland and Felix, will you put yourself where you would have got to? I imagine
As
Octavia.
long as it's not Felix being next to me.
I imagine Octavia would have been exactly next to you, because I always imagine that she's exactly next to you.
Right.
Yeah, Felix and
God.
Holland were in the same rush to get to the Jabberwock. I'm not gonna lie, they probably stopped to taste some of the food, you know.
Traitors.
Listen, you're the two idiots that decided to fight Sibyl and whoever. This has nothing to do with us.
We were gonna get the dumb ogre person to fight.
Can I
them.
get a wisdom save off Archie, please?
Archie can't hear.
Huh? Oh yeah,
She's
shit,
deaf.
fucking hell, duh. Wisdom save off. Oh, Octavia's failed.
No, not Octavia!
Should have given the advantage to Octavia.
You should have. You should always do that in any circumstance.
At this, are you two in the banquet room still?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Just making sure. Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Oh, crimina.
As Archie, when this sound comes to you, you hear this strange burbling, murmuring nonsense that's not in any language whatsoever, that you can't even comprehend. It's like backwards and inside out language. It all travels through the room. This fucking guy, what's her name? Dub for Gale. She's involved as well now.
She's our ally.
She
Unlike
also
the others.
fails. So, well, I'll tell you now for price of fish. Flopsy, can you roll me a d4, please?
I can. 1.
1. You are frozen solid. You can do nothing this turn.
Oh, cool.
Ever again.
Yeah. Let me just clear this fucking turn order and get those initiatives in again. Okay. Just gonna get rid of some stuff I don't need. Okay.
Do you need us to roll again to get into turn order?
Yeah, if you roll again, then just type in what you got. That's the best way to do it. I'm also going to put a bunch of these NPC tokens on GM layer, because they're very in the way. Except Mercian, the cleric woman. I'm going to keep her. Just so you know she's there.
Because she's important.
Well, she's the... yeah. She's more important than these guys, anyway.
More important than a bloody dub for Gale, that's for sure.
More important than these drow that are just randomly here. Okay.
I can't change my initiative, by the way. It's just being really slow and laggy when I try to.
Alright, okay, I'll do
It
it.
should be 15.
So Flopsy got what?
I got 10, I've changed it.
10. Felix, what did you get?
Whoa, I got 4, but
Felix
I
got-
changed it.
Yep, nice. Holland. Jesus, this is shit.
I got blue 21.
Alright, I thought you got 6. 21.
No, that roll.
Jabberwock gets 17.
Oh,
Damn.
peace.
Where are you, Archie?
It took me off for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll put you back on.
Archie just dips and leaves us all to die.
Where are you? Right, there you are. So you were there. And then we're gonna get you an initiative. I'll just roll it
That's all
for
you
you.
want.
Hey, bagum. Bagum,
That's a
mate.
5. That's so shit.
Well, I got a 15.
Oh,
But it
originally.
weren't going into the turn
Oh yeah, it
order,
was
yeah.
15. Right, okay, I'll swap that. 15. There you
I
are.
wish I lied and said I got a 21. But that would be Aerith levels of gameplay.
She and Octavia. Okay. We have. Well, I'll tell you. Paying off at price of fish. We have Holland up first. Holland, who is chilling in this room, in this banqueting hall. You know, everyone's off to direct this giant woman towards the Jabberwock.
I suppose I do. Gee, I sure hope everyone remembered to put that shit in their ears. I say to Felix. You know, the shit that we picked up on the way into the castle.
I mean, if they're goofy enough to go and fight the Jabberwock, then probably not, to be honest.
Well, don't you make the same mistake. You put your shit in your ears, remember? Right? I'm leaving. See you when I see you.
Bye!
I'm gonna put the shit in my ears.
Alright.
And then,
Completely block your hair in with a bit of moss.
well, you know what I mean. It might give me advantage or something. I don't know.
You're correct, it does.
Hey!
Well, chew on that then, Peach, you
Oh,
mate.
sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to use my movement. God. This is not a good start. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my smoky step so I can make it there.
Alright.
Slurp my way along.
You
So I'll
slurp
make
your way
that.
along.
And then I'll just... when it lets me move. Slurp. I can go a bit further, I believe. Okay. Oh, I can get to bloody to the side of the cauldron if I want to.
Hey up, we get to the bloody to the side of the cauldron.
You know what, maybe I will. I'll go banging on the door, says Zippy. Your dog's trying to bite me friends. Well, if not, I'll try and get off that cleric, but I can't. It's not letting me.
To the side of the cauldron.
I'm just stood on that cleric, I guess.
Alright. Where do you want to be stood? In front? Above? Below?
Yeah, that'll do.
What?
Above.
That? Above? Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you get round here,
I sure do.
you look
Well,
around,
go on.
you see this fucking ginormous Jabberwock right there.
It doesn't actually say if my smoke step is movement or it counts as an action.
I think it's part of your movement, because it's OP as fuck.
Hey. Okay. In that case, I'm going to... You're not going to believe this.
Hey.
Go on. Go on. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to reach into my little book of spells that I don't have because I'm a paladin. I'm going to go
Holland changed his class.
by gun by heck.
And you weren't looking. Should pay more attention.
You best believe it. I'm going to go, Lyra, look where I am. Look how far I am. And now I really need your help more than ever. And, you know, I want my friends to be safe against this mean old guy. This mean green killing machine. So please just look after us, and I'm going to cast Bless. On
Just on Dub for Gale, that's it.
I can't say names on us three because Felix isn't in the room yet. Sorry, Felix, you snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose. You missed out on that.
There's 4 of us in the room, Holland. Who's us 3?
Who's the 3 players? I don't give a fuck about Octavia. Obviously, I don't give a shit about what happens to Octavia.
Bless Octavia.
Holland.
Octavia just looks like absolutely fucking stressed at the sight of the Jabberwock. She also failed.
Oh, sorry,
No.
there's not much. I can only help 3 people. And then I give Flopsy that wink that means I wouldn't help her anyway.
Hey!
Oh my god, you master. Why is Holland evil?
Holland's in
now?
his bitch arc.
Octavia, Holland's always been a bitch, first of all.
Yeah.
But Octavia is Holland's Al. If Felix is allowed to be mean to Al, then I'm allowed to be mean to Octavia.
But you were mean to Al.
Well, as a
Oh,
treat.
whatever. Right, what are you doing? Right, you're casting Bless on Flopsy, Archie, and you.
Yes.
Right, let's get a Bless up there. Bless up, lads.
Bless his bloody in chat.
Bless us
Make
up.
sure you remember.
There we go.
Oh wait, you might not need to do it on me. I'm not going to be making wisdom saves.
Oh.
You still can have Bless.
Yeah, because for attacks.
Oh right, okay. I thought it was just saving throws. My apologies,
It's attacks or saving throws, so there you go.
I'm so sorry.
Alright. That's your action. Holland, have you got a bonus?
I always have a bonus, but am I going to use it? That's what you need to ask yourself. Or better yet, ask me. No, I'm not.
Well.
You know-
I'll tell you now for price of fish. You might be wondering, does this Jabberwock have legendary actions? Yes.
Surely.
So on your turn, the Jabberwock is literally going to just push his long head around this corner and look at Flopsy. And as he comes around here, he just flicks his tail right around and slams Flopsy into this wall.
Through that
Oh
door.
no.
Oh, that doesn't hit. What's your AC?
14.
Slams the wall above your head, narrowly
Hey.
missing your ears. The wall cracks, and bits of plaster fall off it. And he looks at you with his horrid eyes. That's his legendary action.
That's Bub for Bale.
Alright.
Bumber 15.
This
Number
bitch
15.
sees
Don't
that
forget.
happening, and she goes, "No! He's on my side!" And she's gonna... Well, she's just directly there. She can hit him from where she is. She's gonna make a couple of attacks against this bastard when I found my mouse.
Go on, Dub for Gale.
Right, here we go. Right.
I bet she has an attack called Kill Jabberwock immediately.
Well, I'll tell you.
Power word kill Jabberwock.
Right.
Right. Okay.
This enemy has
She
100
can-
health, or is a Jabberwock?
Attack twice. Ooh. That first hit goes careening through the air and smacks him right on the head. That's a very good attack, actually. Jeez, that's good. Okay. The second one whiffs. And she gets mad at that. But then she looks over at the cauldron in the middle of that as well and thinks, well, you can see that she's hungry between the choice of smacking up Zybilna or the Jabberwock. And it's the Jabberwock's turn now. And oh, fuck me. Okay.
Oh, piss.
Okay. 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 Oh, shit. Oh, right. It's going to, first of all... You see its body just sort of glimmer. And on its head where the little bump is, where she hit it, the bump just slowly settles down onto its head as if it's regenerating. So the bump disappears off its head. And, well, I'll tell you this. Fucking... It's gonna barge in. Right there. And it's gonna slash at her.
Okay.
No, sorry, it's not. It's gonna fucking... Oh, shit. Right, okay, its long neck extends and bites. Bites at her. And then, as he clamps down, takes a chunk out of a fucking shoulder or whatever, he like spits out the flesh and then like looks at Flopsy, and he's gonna do the same. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. 27 slashing damage. As his teeth
Flopsy's down.
Flopsy's down.
Joking.
Oh, what?
I'm joking.
And then it looks at you, Holland, and its neck. Yeah, and its neck extends even further. It's got a 15-foot reach.
What?
Yep. And Holland, it's gonna bite you. 28 to hit.
Just about.
24 slashing.
Okay.
Okay.
Holland's down.
And then it's gonna walk. Hang on, I'll get rid of this fucking blue shit.
It's gonna walk.
It's gonna walk round this corner here,
Off
It's
the
gonna
top.
Jabberwock.
and you do get up attacks.
So does Dubfagale.
Right. That silver dagger that I got from Archie, does that do anything special?
No,
So it's just a dagger.
it's just a +1 dagger.
Oh, plus
Oh
one
no, the
dagger.
silver dagger.
Whoa.
Oh no, sorry. The silver dagger is just an ornamental dagger. There's something else to it, but it's not important here.
Oh, okay.
It's something
Right.
really minor, really minor.
Well, I suppose Flopsy's going to try and figure out what's up with the silver dagger, so I'm going to try that.
I'm gonna whack it on the leg with
Yes.
my happy days.
You get it. You do 3 piercing as you nick it as it goes past. Dubfagale can also make 1 attack. Oh, and she hits very well.
Oh, look at us,
Very
Matt.
well.
Aww. 23 and 18.
Oh,
Twinsies.
Archie, it's
I
you.
bet Dubfagale didn't get that. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, bloody Nora, what am I to do? Tell you. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I'm to do. Okay, Archie's going to move... Oh my god. Archie's going to... Well, pretend Archie's moved, because I can't seem to move her. But she's going to move into that corner that I pinged.
Mm-hmm.
The very bottom right, left corner of the room. Perfect. And then she is going to proceed to cast a silence in this room. Let's have a cheeky check. Not exactly what that does. Right, let's have a look. 20-foot radius sphere. Right, I think I know where that's going. Oh, that wasn't a circle tool.
Mhm.
Well, when we change it to circle tool, I'll tell you. So Archie's casting silence. I'll tell you how she does it as well. And she gets a fucking petrified butterfly wing or some shit, and then she throws it over there, and that makes it silent for some reason.
Okay. Right. So is it that radius there? That's the correct one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
correct.
Here we go. Do-do-do. Where is the circle? And it goes like that-ish.
When it goes like that ish.
Alright, that's your silence.
Yeah. Well, that's a bloody action, I'll tell you that, for the price of fish. So I bet you're wondering now, oh, what's Archie going to do with her bonus action? Well, that's a good question. Can I, like, bonus action open this door and use it as cover?
Yeah, you can bonus action open the door.
Brilliant, I'm going to use it as cover.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
going to stand behind that door.
Alright, so you've got half cover.
Nice.
All right. It's
That's my
Octavia,
turn.
and Octavia failed the wisdom save and is therefore standing there doing nothing, as is Flopsy.
Did a 15 fail?
Yes.
Oh,
Schnitzel.
crap.
Yes. But also, let's see. Oh shit! Yeah. Fucking hell! Your reaction wouldn't have worked because you were still. So you didn't have an attack of opportunity against the Jabberwock.
Take
so I'm
away
gonna have to
3
give it
person,
3
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, sorry about that. You can't take reactions. But basically, you can now at the end of your turn make another wisdom saving throw. You're in silence. Oh no, wait, it stops. So yeah, it stops. You at the end of your turn it stops. Yeah. But that's at the end of your turn. Felix, you're all the way in the banqueting hall.
Fucking hell.
I bloody well am, aren't I? What a silly, goofy little guy. How silly and goofy of me.
I'll tell you
Okay,
that.
right, so bamfing, because it's all fuzzy and weird and whatever. I can just bamf as an action, can't I?
You can bamf as your movement.
And that's my action.
No, you can just bamf. This
Because
is
it's to wherever I can picture, isn't it? So,
yeah, I've given you the ability to just bamf wherever you want. That's your movement.
But is that's my movement?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, if that's my movement, then I might as well just fucking bamf into this room so I'm with everyone, I guess.
Bamf straight into the cauldron room.
That's my movement. Straight into the cauldron room. Well,
Yep.
I thought bamfing was my action, so
Nope.
this is a problem now.
You can go wherever you want.
Well, oh god, for God's sake. Well, I didn't want to do this. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
We had
Right.
to do it
What I'm
eventually.
gonna do?
now.
What I'm
Bear
gonna
in mind,
do?
you're in a you bamf straight into a bubble of silence. You realise that if any spell that you have has a verbal component to it, you can't cast it.
Yep. That's what I'm now. That's what I'm looking at.
You can step out of it.
Yeah, you can bamf anywhere. So if you want to position
Yeah.
yourself wherever's best, then
Well, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be to my sickly father with sickly adoptive dad in mind. I might as well. I don't know. No, because then I can't do anything else. Never mind, sickly dad. I'm just gonna, I guess, summon not a creature, not yet. A storm cloud to call lightning, just in case that needs to happen.
okay,
Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do that.
okay.
Oopsie.
So you have to be out of the silence bubble to do
Silence.
that. Yeah. So move out of the silence bubble wherever you want to be, and then
Yep.
you're gonna get a storm cloud coming your way.
Storm cloud.
Your little storm cloud,
Well,
I'll tell you
it's-
now, for brass of fish. 10 feet
Yeah.
tall with a 60-foot radius. Well,
Mhm.
60-foot radius. Would you care to draw me a 60-foot radius, please?
Still don't know if I can do that
Alright.
with my.
Peach, can you do me one?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah,
Just
sorry,
so I
guys.
can draw it. Right, 60-foot radius. Keep going. Right, okay.
There we go. Bloody Nora.
And
And then
then,
you can move that wherever you like it.
I'll tell you now, for brass of fish, we go like this
Go on, tell me.
to make the circle. Oi!
Hey.
A bit shorter. And Bob is your mother's brother. That's where your
Me uncle.
ginormous storm clouds are broiling in the ceiling of this palace.
You can move it a bit if you want.
Do you know? It's all right there. Whatever. It's fine though. That gets where
Nice.
everyone is. So, Keep it there.
Nice.
And then it's just the bolt of lightning in it. So
Yeah.
it's-
Alright.
Yeah, so you can
Was
immediately
that?
choose a point as soon as casting it.
Mhm. So it's going to be where... Who else am I casting this fucking lightning at?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Jabberwock
it's
needs to make
my-
a dex saving throw, take 3d10 lightning damage or half as much on a successful.
The Jabberwock chooses to succeed.
It's going to take half
Oh,
as much.
that little fucking bastard.
That's the fine. So
What a dick.
this is really good. Roll 3d10 lightning damage, and he's still going to take half of that, and he's lost a legendary resistance. They only have limited amounts of those.
Mm-hmm.
That were a good move.
Oh,
This is going to take half of 15.
No.
That's 7.
It's Summit.
It's going to take
It's something.
7 lightning damage.
Yeah, and you might want to, before you end your turn, pop back in the silence again.
The
Okey-dokey.
BAMF
I'll-
is a full movement, so you've got to... You can't go back in.
Oh crap!
Okay.
Yeah, the BAMF is where you end up. That's where you end up. That's the full movement. Yeah, you can't move beyond the... It's not like Mr. Sepp and then something. But yeah, so... Okay, so the Jabberwock's chosen to succeed that. And, that 7 lightning damage does get right into him.
Nice. He hated that. That was his least favourite thing.
Alright. Is that everything you want to do, Felix?
Yes, it is.
Holland. 'Tis you.
Alright.
Here he bloody is.
Holland stepping in the ring. Bloody John Cena over it. Can you see him? No, he's a shadow. Hey.
Hey.
I'll tell you what Holland's gonna do for the browserfish.
Go on. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna hurl an undulating, wobbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature.
Ho 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 ho!
I'll tell you that for free.
Hey.
Oh, he'll need to step out of the silence to do that. I'll tell you that with a browserfish.
Nay, bother. I can move. Yes, I've got the mobile feet.
Whatever floats your
Ah, but wait a second. You've started your turn. Oh no, it's in silence. Excuse me. I'm trying to get the things right. Right, okay. You're in,
Don't
you're in
you
the silence
at me.
bubble. I know.
Don't warn me while I'm doing my shit.
You give me that stinky Holland magic time.
22.
Oh, he's having a
That's
Holland
going
magic
to hit.
moment.
Oh, 2d8 plus 1d6. It's the bloody, it's maths class over here. Bloody geometry.
Bloody Nora.
2d8. No, 1d6. Ignore that 4. So 11 bloody damage. And 5 bloody damage. And what kind of damage is
Nice.
Well, it's either 5 or 6, so it's either lightning or poisoning. What are we saying, gang? I think lightning.
I think lightning as well. It's a green dragon. I think they're immune to poison.
Oh, that's good. I'll go for lightning then, please.
We can be
Lightning.
on theme.
What's the total damage?
11 plus 5, 16.
16
Right.
bloody lightning damage, right to the kisser. I'm telling you.
Chew on
Takes it
them,
all.
apple.
Oh, it's chewing on that lightning. Its mouth's going all weird.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's nomming on that lightning.
What was the D4 for?
It was an accident. Hey.
Oh, do you need to roll a WM, by the way?
You need to roll that. Yeah.
I'll go any for
WM.
it.
Wild
Wild
magic.
magic. WM, I call it.
I'm
I like
made
the
up.
wild magic.
Oh,
Oh,
it's the 100th
that
time.
is- I like it when it happens.
Oof. Guys, it's time.
It's time.
It's wild magic time.
Oh dearie me.
What was it? A D100 and
A D100.
Oh,
nearly
I feel.
85.
85?
Hey!
I always roll in the 80s for fucking wild magic. What's that all about?
You cast mirror
You need to sort
image.
it out. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, that's amazing.
God. That's bloody two of me. I'm with shadows.
That's amazing.
Get a lot of that, Jabberwock.
Hey!
It's
Let's have a look
amazing.
at mirror image. There we go.
More like Jabbercock. More like Jabber.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Lauren, you're so brave. You say the things that nobody else is willing to.
I truly do.
Right,
Right.
each time the creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine if it attacks one of your duplicates. Oh my god, there's so many rules to mirror image, but you've casted it anyway. It's on you for 1 round out of 10. Okay.
I know vaguely what it does.
It's just so wordy.
Yeah.
And the way I represent that is... Well, I'll just put this on you.
Just put multiple Hollands.
Mirror
Aw.
imaged. Right, okay.
Well, that,
Right. Do you move back into the circle before the end of your turn?
I sure do.
Good idea.
Right, fucking right, mate. You're just gonna be exactly where you were before.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Lauren don't have to move anything.
Literally.
Okay. It's the beginning of Dubfagale's turn, and she, my friends, is going to run out angry. No, she's not, she's not. Wait a minute, I need to roll something to see what she does.
She's in the silence thing.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna... It's not for that. She's looking at Zabilna in the cauldron. And she lifts a great axe up. And she's gonna lower it down like as if it's a pestle and mortar. Lower it down, smack it into the middle of this cauldron. She's attacking Zabilna.
Well, I don't... Would it even do anything?
You don't know. She's smashing down in there as if it's a pestle and mortar, and she's getting mad.
Well, I don't think that's going to do anything.
It's the Jabberwock's turn. Jabberwock's looking at y'all. You see its green things shimmering. Its green scales shimmering. I'll tell you now for Brasserfish. It's regenerating. And it crawls around here. Around this side. And it goes... It goes like... Oh, hang on. Oh. It seems that it can get everyone except Flopsy and Archie in this.
And Smarcher.
Right. Well,
Not Octavia!
Octavia's there.
Looks to suck.
Well, we all know that you thought that, Lauren.
Oh, come on, please!
It looks at y'all angrily. Its big goggly eyes filling up with white light. And that white light just turns to flames and just sears out like a laser beam against this back wall in a straight line. Can everybody please make me dexterity saving throws, except obviously Flopsy and Archie. Oh my god.
Everyone within 10 feet of me has +4 to the saving throw and resistance to damage from spells.
Okay. Right.
Oh, that's good.
Not dying yet.
She's resistant.
Okay.
Well, you don't know that, do you? You don't know that she's not dying yet, do you?
It literally like blows a fucking hole in this back wall that like leads into this circular stairway. Right.
Remember, y'all have bless as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Octavia's save.
Well, Octavia doesn't have bless, unfortunately.
Oh my god, Octavia fails.
Even with the +4?
Even with a +4.
Damn.
Okay, so
Oh.
Felix, you're not within the +4 radius, are you? You're 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Felix, you fail. You're going to take 58 fire damage.
Fuck off.
Yep. Octavia.
How much should I take off that if I'm resistant to fire damage?
If you're resistant to fire damage, you half it.
Okay, that's better. That's nicer.
So half of 58 is 29. Octavia just straight up fails and goes immediately down.
Oh no.
Because thankfully... Wait, hang on. No.
58's well big. She's probably min-maxed.
No, she's not. Thank God she's not.
Okay.
She's not min-maxed
Flopsy,
to a
know
point
what
of
you have to do.
6. To a point of 6. 6 was remaining. Octavia's down. Okay, fuck
Fucking
me,
hell.
Jesus Christ.
What damage
Holland,
type is it?
it's fire damage.
No.
Holland,
I was hoping it was thunder.
yours is, what is yours total? 19? Because you've got
Yeah.
that +4 and then the one from the bless. You succeed, you're going to take half.
And then I'm resistant.
And take half again.
So what's a quarter of 58?
That's...
I'd like to know.
I'll tell you. It's 14 fire damage.
Octavia's down. I'm only just out of temporary hit points. Whee!
Oof. Oof. Fuck. Well.
Not be a paladin, Octavia.
Oh
So
my goodness gracious me. And now I just need to roll something. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's what it's gonna do.
I'd
Yep.
hate to be Octavia's girlfriend right now.
Well, it is your turn.
Oh shit. Okay, well it's not. That was a fake reaction anyway. Because I'm actually very cool about this. Okay, so I saw it regenerated. Well, Senar gave me 20 fire arrows, so hopefully fire damage stops its regeneration. One can only hope. But anyway, I'll tell you something for the price of fish. Are you ready to hear it?
I'll hear it.
Fucking hell. Right, okay. I'm going to try and shoot it with my B and A. That means bow and arrow for all of you newer listeners. I'm going to try and shoot it. I'm going to apply my sharpshooter onto it, and I'm going to apply my favoured foe onto it. And it's also got an additional D4 from fire damage. So,
Ooh,
that's a miss.
that's a big oof.
Okay.
The blast won't even matter.
That is a big oof, but it's fine. I do have multiple. What do you call them? Attacks. 19.
Yeah. That one definitely hits.
Okay, let me just check how much. Oh yeah, okay.
You're shooting with the fire arrows as well. They deal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
They deal an
deal
additional,
additional...
D6 fire. Is
A
it D-
D6?
Oh, sorry, D4 fire. Fucking hell.
Aw, please. Okay, so a D4 of damage will be applied onto this little bitch. That's going to be 2. Now, if you don't mind, I'd just like to check my spells. If you don't mind very much. Cure wounds, is that... No, I'm thinking the healing word, fuck.
Yep.
Alright, well, Octavia...
He takes 37 damage in total.
Nice.
That's very nice.
I'm going to bonus action go invisible, which is a thing I can do now that I'm level 10.
Okay. Alright, so you are invisible. Let me get that little guy up.
Yeah, it just lasts until the start of my next turn, but I figure, like, you know, I don't want him to be attacking me.
Okay. Ooh,
It's called Nature's Veil.
are you staying where you are?
I am, because I've got my +2 to AC from being
Alright.
hidden.
Octavia makes a death saving throw.
She's
Well, we're gonna be able
fine.
to see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh,
She's
it's
fine.
1 success.
Told you.
There we go. That's
Ow.
not so bad, is it? Flopsy.
Yeah, well.
You are in silence, so you don't have to do the roll.
Octavia looks like she's doing fine, you know. I'm going to find where my cursor is because it's flipping out. Move 5. No, I'm going to need to move 10 feet to get out of the bloody silence circle. I'm then going to look at the Jabberwock and just going to whistle a little tune, and hopefully its vision will start to turn to blackness if it can do a Constitution saving throw.
He chooses to
Nice.
succeed.
Knew you'd do that, but it wastes his resistance.
That's right. It's probably got like one more left, I'm hoping. And then we can just polymorph him into a sheep.
Hey.
You polymorph, don't you?
I do.
What are we gonna do?
I still have 10 feet of movement left. Can I push Octavia out of the silence?
Yeah.
In fact, that no, yeah, that will matter. Yeah, I'll start pushing her out of the.
20, Where have you come from? You've come 10 up there and then 20 back down there.
Oh, is it 20 back down there? Oh, right, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably movement then.
You could have healing worded her when you were stood outside.
I don't have healing word.
Hey.
I've only got cure wounds, and that's a verbal spell, so
Yeah.
I need to get her out the silence.
If
You've got some
your speed is
gumption.
30, you've used it all up to get back to her.
Okay, fair. That's I will. What's the measurements like here? How far? New roll 20 freaks me out.
Each
How far am I
square
away
is
from
10
Holland?
feet. From Holland, you are. Oof, grind minute. You are 25 feet away from Holland. But walk wise, you're like fucking.
I will
30.
throw a cupcake over Dumfragale, give Holland Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
Holland's got bardic inspiration.
End of my turn.
Okay.
And don't forget that Octavia has that potion of heroism.
She does. Felix, it's you.
Well, I'm a simple guy. I'm just gonna do what I did last turn. There we go. If the Jabberwock chooses to succeed like a little arsehole, then it's gonna take half of 17 damage.
Okay, so it
With
makes
that-
a save against
or
a dex
lightning.
save against the lightning bolt. It has advantage, so it's going to make that dex save. 17. What's your DC? 17 meets it beats.
Did Felix need to make a roll for starting his turn outside of the silence?
Oh no! Wait, let me just check. Yeah, actually.
Oh,
Shit. No, it's fine. Yeah, Felix, you're outside of the silence, so make a wisdom save.
great.
Yeah, you failed it. So you
Aww.
actually couldn't deal that damage from the thing. No, yeah. You need to roll me a d4.
3.
3. And you you use all of your regular movement to move in a random direction. So roll me another d4 to see what direction that is.
1.
Yeah, you're just gonna run as far like up as you can. So you're probably gonna like run all the way over here and hit this wall. Yeah. Yeah. You just like because the burbling that you can hear coming from it's just driving you insane. That you're just trying to like run away from it, but you end up like running into the silence and then out of it again. But yeah, you've been slammed up against this wall and you can't do anything actually. So that sucks.
Yay.
Hey, Holland, it's you. You're in the silence.
Bolland Vexer.
That's true.
Name a tougher guy than Bolland McRolland.
Bolognese.
Spaghetti Bolognese, it's his turn. Well, you know what? If it isn't broken, don't fix it, that's what I say. That's what I'm known to say. And that's what I've said my entire life. And I've never said anything. So, I'm gonna go Chaos Bolt again.
Oi.
Go on, do it. Do it.
You're gonna step out.
Yeah. Maybe I am. I'm gonna
You just don't get to see it though.
get a static shock.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll my d4. And I'm gonna get a dirty 20.
Oi.
And then
Nice.
roll 2d8s and a cheeky d6.
Oh,
And now
hey.
I'll tell you something fresh for that saucy sauce. That's a 7 and a 3. Ugh, oof. Oof. Well, I dare say that's a psychic damage then,
Oi. Okay.
because that's what I've got in my pipe to smoke. So 13 psychic.
13 psychic. It takes it.
He sure will.
It sure
Oh,
does. Give me a stinky wild magic.
Maybe I will.
Go on, lad, do it.
Oh!
Crazy.
Oh crap.
It's not happening again though, is it?
No.
Because the stack was back to
Well-
1.
It reset. So yeah, it's 2 now, but it wasn't the 2 when I rolled.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
technicality there?
What's the technicality here?
It's like n+1.
No, because it should have been 1. You should have got a 1, so
Yeah.
it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
Hold your horses.
Okay.
Oh, come on, please give me a second, please. Oh, please.
I'll try and give you a second, Lord. I'm sorry.
Go on, let her have a second.
She could have a split second.
Oh,
You have
come
two.
on, please. I'm just. Oh, please.
Oh, what are you doing, Lord?
Oh, something nefarious.
Something nefarious up that sleeve.
Oh shit, no. Oh, no! I'm sorry, guys. I've wasted your time in detention. I couldn't do anything. I
Oh,
thought I
bloody Nora! All
Sorry.
that time and attention.
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I'm sorry, fellas. Oh.
it's her turn. She's still great clubbing Zabilna in the middle.
She can calm herself down.
She
I've had it up to here with her.
You
she
tell
yeah, she's doing what she's doing. Oh, actually, excuse me. Jabberwock on end of Holland's turn as well would make a tail attack against Little Holland.
No, not Little Holland.
You do have that mirror image up, so
Are you me?
that mirror image has to. Oh wait, shit! 1 minute. Can I get con saves from Holland and Felix, please?
Con save.
Yeah.
Or like Bubble Ragnarok.
Conserve more like Bo Ragnarok.
Well, that's funny.
Right. Felix. Oh shit. Um.
Holland, you've got a Bardic Inspiration D10.
Oh, will that do anything? And you've got a bless.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Everything that you've been concentrating on remains after you got hit
Oh,
before.
good.
But yeah, so basically you've got mirror image, so that means that for this to attack you, it has to roll a d20. So it. Wait, hang on. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. So what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Right, look at mirror image for me.
mirror image. I've literally never used that spell in my life, so.
Right, if you
It's a
have
good
3, you must
So you
roll.
start with 3.
Right, yeah, no, you start with 3, so you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. Right, so you need to roll a 6 or a higher on a d20, and it misses you.
Okay.
Yeah. But only if it has to roll to hit first.
Yeah, it has. It's got a 17.
Okay.
17?
Oh, does that even hit you?
That wouldn't hit me normally.
Oh, bloody Nora! Then I'm wrong. Then
I'll
all
tell
this
you
is
what, don't bother
pointless.
rolling anything,
At least we've
Lauren.
learned something today about the mirror image. But anyway,
Oh,
that
dear.
was on the end of Holland's turn.
You
And
sure what?
on his turn, he doesn't do anything on hers. On his, well, I'll tell you now. He's going to come up to you, Holland,
H-land.
right?
Hey!
He's going to come right up to you.
Hi.
He's going to slash you with his claws
Oh, I'm
twice.
Just thinking.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. First one's
Oh.
24 hits for 12 slashing damage.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And as he grabs and squeezes you in his claws, he gets a nat 20.
Oh, crap.
Oh. I think I want a silvery barbs that.
I'm in silence, I can't.
Sorry, guys. I promise the silence is a good idea.
For a total of 24 slashing. So 24 plus that 12 is 36 slashing from those. And you are grappled. You are restrained. So both of those conditions apply. It has you in one of its hands, and now it's going to bite you.
Oh.
That's for a 19.
Oh.
Does that hit?
Oh, please.
And that's 28 slashing damage.
That's
So
a-
for a total of 64.
Oof, well, that's put me in double digits, that has.
And it's squeezing onto you. There we go. It's grabbed you. And that's what it does. Archie.
He's a rude man. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Oh shit, and it's
Oh,
regenerated. Yep, there you go.
It has.
Yes. It's not fire.
It's not fire. But maybe it's some type of. So it's not fire and it's not thunder.
It's not fire or thunder.
Sorry, lightning even.
Yeah, lightning, whatever.
Okay. Maybe it is poison then. Because usually fire or poison. Or acid. No, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm doing my turn right now. I'm going to continue to fire arrow it though. Yeah, so I'm going to... I've got my favoured foe in it from the last time it hit. Mm-hmm. That just continues. I'm going to sharpshoot it twice with my fire arrows.
Nice.
Boom. Oh, miss. Oh, is that here? Let's add my bless on it.
Add your bless, yeah?
Add my cheeky bless. Add my cheeky little bless. Ooh,
Oh shit, wait, hang on. Holland, make a con save to see that if that bless is even still up.
Holland already did a con save.
No, a con save again for the grabbing of the claws bit.
Oh, Jenna,
and
it
the bite.
is so mean today. Why are you so mean today?
Right, okay.
Jenna, please.
2 more.
Oh.
It dealt damage to you 3 times separately. Save. Well done.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
You good. You still got that bless, and that bless, well, I'll tell you now. That bless makes it a hit.
Oh, that's why you wanted to raid all bloody door.
So that's for a total of 25 damage on this bitch.
It actually bloody is. Okay, so on one of the piercing damages on the piercing and psychic, I'm going to re-roll. That's a d4, and then I'll also add on the additional d4 for the fire. So that's 2 piercing and 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And that is and I'll bonus action go invisible again. I don't want to get hit right now.
Okay. Right, yeah, you've got
okay.
this.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Alright, Octavia makes a death save.
She's doing
Success. She's doing fine.
That's 2 successes.
There you go. Flopsy,
Nice.
it's you.
Floppity Poppity is going to drag Octavia as far as I need to the edge of the circle, and I'm going to step outside of the circle.
Downways, yeah?
Downways, yeah.
Yep.
I'm then going to... I would leave Octavia in the silence. I'm not sure if that counts.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Cure Wounds at... Oh, come on, show me what spell slots I've got left.
Come
third
on,
level.
baby.
Alright,
For
not
that
bad.
Juicy 15 healing.
Juicy 15. She's coughing and
Nice.
spluttering, she's all frazzled from the fire. And she looks up at you. And she mouths something and you can't hear her because she's in the silence bubble.
As she mouths something, Flopsy presents a cupcake to her and smushes it into her hand.
Hey!
Stuff it into her hand.
She's got bardic inspiration.
on top in icing, it says, "Keep on trucking."
Keep on trucking.
And then
She
Flopsy's
hungrily
gonna,
eats it like she's been blasted by a massive laser.
Flopsy's going to jump back into the circle as much as he can, which is probably about there.
Yeah, you can go a bit further if you want. About 2 more.
Yeah, I'll hide behind Dumfragale.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, that puts me in a line. Ah, fuck, I've already done it.
Felix.
No, not me. Not Felix. Do I have to make another save? Because I'm outside of the circle. Is it every turn?
Every time, yeah.
Bloody Nora, why
Is it
actually?
it's wisdom, isn't it?
It's wisdom save, yeah.
Love that for me.
Yes,
feeling.
you're allowed to do something. You
Nice,
could, you just
do
put
it.
your fingers in your ears and go, la 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 la.
Well, you know, not happy about this. Not happy about this at all. So, a ciao to you, good sir.
Ka-chow. Oof.
That's here.
Let's see if he succeeds. And he fails. He takes the full 21 lightning damage.
Yay! And I'm gonna bleep back in this circle.
Bleep, blop, bloop. Where are
Yeah,
you bleeping,
maybe
blopping, blooping to?
right to the other side. To be honest, just yeah.
Okay.
Here,
Oh, I
next to
forgot to do-
Octavia.
Forgot to do that, and this is the next one. Okay. At the end of your turn, Felix, the Jabberwock can chomp as a legendary action, so it's going to chomp Holland.
Oh, poor Holland. He's going through it, innit? Is Holland going
What
to be
did
killed?
that ever do to the Jabberwock?
What didn't you do?
Oh, well, that's true.
I'll tell you. We roll that d20 for me because you've got mirror image. For the second mirror image, you have to roll 8 or higher.
10.
No, it's still the first one because the other first one didn't hit.
Oh, it didn't hit, of course. Okay, 10. Alright, it misses you.
And now you've got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me just see something here. No, it missed anyway.
Well,
Yeah, right, okay. But anyway, it's your turn, Holland. I was looking at restrained and grappled and restrained. So when you
No.
are restrained, your speed is 0. Oh, attacks have advantage against you. That's what I was looking for. And you have a disadvantage on dex saves.
Oh, crammer.
oh, criminy.
That's restrained. And this is grappled. There you go.
Well, okay. Well, okay. Well, okay. Right.
I think you should still be able to do your shadow thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm thinking. I'm sizing up something else. I'll do that for free.
Oh, you got set that up.
No,
Buckaroo.
I'm thinking about casting a spell. And then I'll be able to teleport with my Moon Amulet. Not to be, you know, but I don't know what I'm on about. I don't know what I'm on about. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is a good thing. You know what I mean?
Is it a good
Okay.
thing?
Yeah.
This is an excellent thing, Jenna Rabbit. All of you know.
Well,
I'm gonna cast because it's only a V. That's verbal, innit? So I can talk.
mhm.
Yeah, oh.
Well, you have to
Um,
be out of the silence, aren't you?
Am I in the silence? I thought he had me in his arms.
Oh well, he's got you in the silence. He's got a 15-foot reach with them bastards.
Oh,
Long arms.
I could have done with that information beforehand, but fair enough. Right.
You're exactly where you are, but just grabbed by him.
Okay. Well. Oh well. In that case, I'm gonna have to goop first.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke step. I'll go behind him. I'll saunter my little gay ass. Hang on. Over here. Oh, not that far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get close, but it's a bit pedantic. Yeah, there. And
Smoke step.
free of charge.
Hey.
And then, on top of that, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast. No, I'm this in the chat. I'm gonna cast Blinding Smite on my base.
Okay.
So it's posted. It's bloody thinking about it.
It's gonna come through one day. Hey!
Hey! That's what Blinded Spark does. And then I'm
Oh.
gonna pull my mace out my arse and give it a whack.
Wow!
Fact, because I'm a paladin.
Okay. Okay then. Alright, well, let's see if you hit it first.
Oof, don't mind if I do. Bim. Bam.
Oh, fuck, you don't.
Oh,
You don't hit. Wait, you've got Bless on you.
Bless.
Oh. No.
Go on, let him have it.
The
18.
first
Let him
one
have it.
hits.
Sweet. That's all I needed. Okay.
Alright, give me that damage. Wait, you hit him with your mace.
That's the wrong thing.
That's
I
the wrong
really
thing.
realised-
What's your mace plus? What's the plus to your mace?
Oh, it's the same, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's the same. So you're fine.
Okay, good.
The numbers were all the same.
6 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Plus
Hey,
3d8.
governor.
6 bludgeoning, 3d8.
18. And it needs to make a con save.
Alright. Con save coming right up.
Oh, blinding smite.
23.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so it takes a total of 18 plus 6. 24 damage. With that one
And-
single swipe.
I'll get you
Specifically
next time.
18 radiant damage, in case that matters.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
It's all the same to this guy.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh. I'm going to move away. Yeah, because I used my slurp, so I've still got tippy toe movement.
Uh-huh.
And
You'll still get an op.
because I'm mobile,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I've done the attack, he can't opportunity attack me.
There you go. Mobile.
So I'm going to saunter my little gay ass.
Saunter that gay booty.
I can go as far as I like. I can go to the corner if I want.
You can go wherever you want.
World's me oyster. I'm going to go behind this wall
Yay.
and be like, where's he gone? I just
Right.
shadow against the wall.
Bloody Nora.
By the way, I just looked up the fire arrows. So he's going to take, I think at the start of his turn, for every fire arrow he's got, he's going to take 1 point of damage continuously
Okay.
until he uses a bonus action or an action to pull it out. So that's like 1 on his last turn and 2 on his next turn.
Right, okay.
But I just thought I'd mention that at some point.
Right, okay. I've taken off 1 now. And then I'll take off 2 on his next turn.
Nice.
Okay. Is that everything, Holland?
It sure is.
Excellent. Dovefagale just keeps smacking the cauldron.
Wasn't she rotten?
And oh shit, on the end of Holland's turn, Jesus Christ. At the end of Holland's turn, like, because you've disappeared out of its hands, right? Let me just put that back. It's not round 5, it's round 4. Yeah, at the end of Holland's turn, okay. You've just, like, disappeared out of its grasp, so it's, like, looking down like, huh? And it just, like, looks ahead of him, like who's in front, and he spots Felix over here, and he's just gonna come boom, boom, barreling down, which is a legendary action that he's got called Whiffle Through.
It's Felix and not the fucking giant hammering at its boss.
No.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
why is he not
I
concerned
know.
that someone's literally going after his Zabilna?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, he moves all the way over there on his legendary, and then on Dubfagale's turn, as she's smacking away, he can make another legendary action to flick with his tail, and his tail goes all the way around the back of the cauldron at Dubfagale, as he's planning on attacking all of you in this area.
He tricked us.
That doesn't... Does that hit her? Yes, it does. Fucking hell. Right. It whips her, and she looks up at him with fucking evil in her eyes. As if to be like, how dare you fucking hit me. And now her attention is on the Jabberwock, but that was at the end of her turn. And now it's the Jabberwock's turn. And his first head extends out and bites her. Oof. That's a big hit. They're like locked in hand-to-hand combat until a claw comes out and hits Felix. And misses. What's your AC, Felix?
2.
It's only bloody 16.
Well, that's fine. And it'll try once more with its reach of 10 feet. That's 15 feet. It can't reach Flopsy. So it's going to go for Dub for Gale once more. With a claw. Oof. Another big hit. Locked in hand-to-hand combat. Oh. And he's got her. He's got her in his clutches. She is restrained by him.
She will be.
Here we go. Archie, it's you.
Right, well, I'll tell you for what's going to happen. Did he take 2 points on his previous turn, by the way?
Yeah.
Well,
For the
he
fight.
might be taking more on his continuing turns. But we'll find out, won't we?
We will.
As Archie. Okay, Archie is no longer invisible. But then she has a bright idea. What if she went invisible before she shot the guy? Then she'd have advantage. Well, why didn't you think of that?
Mhm.
So I wasted half of my things there. But now I'm going to go invisible before I shoot it. And I'll tell you, it's going to be nothing unique. It's going to be precisely a miss followed by a hit, hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, nothing unique there. Would a D4 change things with that first?
Let me just have a look here. 1 second. When you're invisible, when you attack, you go uninvisible again.
I'll just read to you the exact wording of it. So it's as a bonus action, you can magically become invisible,
Oh, I
blah,
see.
blah, 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 until the start of your next turn.
Oh, nice. Right.
Um,
So it's not even the
yeah.
same kind of invisibility. Right then.
Yeah, I think because of its limitation in that front, that's why it is able to do that.
Right. So that second attack is going to hit. That's 29.
Well, let's see. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so I can re-roll one of those piercing damages from a 1 to a 4. Worth it. And then he's got a fire arrow in him, so he's going to take 2 fire damage, and he's going to be taking 3 points of fire damage on each of his turns, unless he uses an action or a bonus action to pull them out.
Right. Okay.
One at a time.
Jeez Louise.
I've got my one thing.
Oof.
Yeah, I do it well.
Well, I'll tell you now for price of fish. Our Octavia. Well,
No.
she's up. She's looking okay. She's up. She's going to drink that potion of heroism,
Good on the lass.
which is a full action.
Yeah, good.
And she has temporary hit points equal to spellcasting ability modifier. So what's your spellcasting ability modifier, Peach?
Oh, I'll tell you.
I'm just going to use yours.
Good idea. Because I think I've got a very min-maxed one. But don't come for me. Let's see. I'll tell you. My spellcast ability. Oh, it's equal to that. That's equal to 4.
4, right. She gets 4 temporary hit points.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it's they get temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. So she'll get 4
right.
every time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine then. I'll accept that.
Yeah. And she's immune to being frightened, but she still sort of like backs up and sort of gets out of the way of maybe there being a big like line again. So tries to spread out a bit and gets to this back wall. Perhaps near this door actually, and cops off you.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah, she has used a full
Plus two
action
to-
though to drink the heroism potion, and that's all she can do. Flopsy.
Flopsy is I'm going to pop out of the silence again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tootle on my little flutel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hope he doesn't use another legendary resistance.
Also, I think
I just
Constitution
realised
saving throw?
something. 1 minute.
he's not making noise.
Archie should have rolled a wisdom save, being out of the silence area.
What,
and...
she's deaf.
Oh yeah, she's deaf. Fucking
Yeah.
seriously, I keep forgetting that.
But also, I think something more striking is that he is actually within the silence. Therefore, he can't continue making his noise. And I think
Oh yeah.
everyone who's outside of it
Oh, yeah.
currently is spared.
That's true. He is mainly in the silence, yeah.
Yeah, we'd go on at a 50% kind of thing.
But it's more than 50% in, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
that's fine.
Can you give me a con save, please?
You can certainly
You can
try.
You can try.
Well, his con save's coming right up. That's 29.
Oh, piss.
Is
But
there even any point in silvery barbs in that?
Do you want
might
to
be,
try?
might be. Go on, do
Fuck
it.
it,
Do it,
yeah,
do
I'll
it.
try.
Con save?
Yeah.
It's 27.
Well, his constitution's high, isn't
No, or his rolls might be.
it?
Both.
No. Yikes. Well, then
We
do
could've
something
hoped
other
for
than
it.
con.
Well, I know that now. Nothing I have is really bonus action, is it?
You tell me.
I mean, I'll go for the old classic bonus action. Felix, you're getting a cupcake.
Oi!
Just in case he wants to get back out of that circle, I'm going to jump back into the silence.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Alright.
I am out of his grasp there, aren't I? The 10 feet thing.
Uh-huh.
Cool, I'll stay there.
At the end of your turn, the Jabberwock is going to chomp on our good mate Dubfagale.
Our good friend.
Our good friend Dubfagale gets
Our
chomped.
lifelong companion.
Oh yes. Yeah, she's looking bad. Felix, it's you.
Oh. Well. I'm gonna cheeky vamp out of this circle.
Oi.
And we've got it. To the other side. To the other side. So
are
I'm-
you?
Oh, wait, to the other side. Just so I'm nice and far away. And you'll never guess what I'm gonna do.
Oof. You gonna call that lightning?
I'm gonna ka-chow this motherfucker, yes I am.
Ciao.
Go on, do it. Do it.
It's only bloody 14.
Let's
a
have a
bit
look. See here.
ridiculous,
It's got
really.
advantage 23. So that's a cheeky 7.
Oh,
You know what? It's something, and I'll settle for something. It's better than no.
It's better than now. And you know
It's
what?
better
It's
than now.
looking a little bit worse for wear, Felix, after that ka-chow. You're quite surprised
Is
at how
it
worse
now?
for wear he looks. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, that's juicy info, that.
Right.
Nice.
Is that all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing.
At the end of your turn, he's going to flick his tail around and try and smack Flopsy.
bitch.
20 to hit.
I thought I was out of his range.
You're
No,
in
it's
his range,
15.
aren't you? It's 15.
15.
Oh, right, I thought it was 10.
No, it's 15.
This one's longer arms than your average.
Big, long,
motherfucker.
whippy tail. 12 bludgeoning damage as it comes and thwacks you.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And Holland, it's you.
Imagine, if you will, the flash in the corner of your eye of some little shadow bastard
Some
slipping,
shasted.
some shastard slipping in, double attacking, and you know what I mean?
Whoa, bloody hell.
You by gum.
Right on the arse, 2 smacks. What's he gonna do about that?
Hey.
He's gonna get smacked on the arse, is he?
1, 2.
Well, buckle me shoe. I'll tell you right now. That 19 hits, but that 11
Wait.
does not.
It does not at all.
Bludgeoning and hold your horses.
I'm holding him.
Hold him.
12
him.
radiant, and I need a con save.
Does that radiant happen every time?
Yeah, I've dropped bless to cast
Oh, you've
blind.
dropped bless, right? I see.
Mm.
Right, I see. So what do I need to do again?
A con save,
Con
please.
save. A con save. That's its best save.
I know it is, but that's what the spell says to do.
When you
25.
been fell spell?
Yeah.
Ye-
Is that 6 or is it just none?
Huh?
Oh no, it's to blind it, the con save.
Yeah,
No,
it
so
takes
it's
all that
four.
damage. Yeah, it takes all that
Nice.
damage. Yep,
Yeah.
Gnarly.
we're good.
And I'm gonna slurp my way back. So he'll go, hey, what's this?
Hey,
No, poking me arse. He'll turn around, nothing there. He must think, oh, I'm going crazy. Perhaps I should have my constitution lowered.
the ultimate bouncy boy. All right, okay.
Well. Just a theory.
It's her turn. She's struggling. She's in his arms. She's trying to get out. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. No.
That's kind of
That's
romantic.
okay. That's okay. I won't do that. Yeah, she's struggling. She's trying to get out. She's gonna try and squirm her way out of there. Oh, and that's a Nat One. She's squirming her little tits right off. Bless her. She's dropped a great club on floor and everything. Shit.
But wouldn't she be happy to die in his arms?
It's the Jabberwock's turn.
He's going to take 4 damage at the start of his turn.
Yeah, he'll take that after his and add the regen that he would get in as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry to be annoying. I just.
that's okay.
Maybe I can just take his regen down this way.
Maybe you could. Well, I'll tell you what he does. He's got her in his hands, so he's going to bite her straight away. That's his first thing to do. Oh my god, she's literally nearly down. And you know what?
Not dub for Gale.
He's got his claws knocking about the area, and he's going to claw at Flopsy in the same time. One claw at Flopsy with his other hand. 26.
Surprisingly enough, that hits.
19 slashing.
Oh, 19?
19. I'm a 19 slashing damage.
Mouse and baked
Oh,
beans.
give me a sec. Guess how much health I have, guys?
None.
Just gonna send that to the group chat. Now I'm at 0.
Ooh. Flopsy's
I have
down.
19.
He's going to bring you close to him here. And you down. Right.
Bloody hell, this happens every combat. Octavia's down and then flops there.
He's got one more attack up his sleeve. And that's going to be a bite on our ginormous friend, Dub for Gale.
Not dub for Gale.
23 slashing. Oof. She literally is blooded to my standards. I don't know why I put a 1 on it, but she's blooded.
Oh, I thought you meant the JB.
Not the JB.
The JB.
Dub for Gale.
Jabber.
Flopsy's down. When Flopsy goes down, what else goes down? No, nothing. That's okay. You weren't concentrating on anything.
Nope.
Alright, Archie, it's you.
Flopsy
You
was
can see
useless.
Flopsy being lifted up into the Jabberwock's mouth area. He's down, passed out. In his
He's being
hands.
lifted up. He's going to eat him.
He's being lifted up, yeah. He's being pulled towards him.
Piss. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. Piss, piss,
You
piss.
see his little floppy ears dangling out of the hands of this Jabberwock's claws.
Oh, piss. Why are you pissing? Right, well, I'll put it this way. If I drop that, I'm dropping silence, which is the only thing keeping him from driving us all crazy. This could be somebody else's dilemma. Sorry, guys, I do one thing. And that one thing is... Okay, I'm going to keep my Nature's Vital. I'll tell you for why. So I'm just going to sharpshoot these bad boys with my favoured foe. Hey, and those fire arrows.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that... Okay, here's the thing that I can do. So that one for the additional crit damage, I can re-roll that for PSA. But additionally, when I roll a critical, I can add on an additional piercing damage, so... Fuck you. So that's 2d8s of piercing damage that he shall take. So that's an additional 12 damage. Oh my god, there's other things that I can do. Right, okay, hold on. Let's just do this properly. Right, he's going to take his fire damage. There's his fire damage. And then I remembered that there was a thing that I had on this bar where it's like something about additional radiant damage. Let me have a look. Whenever I... Okay, hold on. Whenever I roll a 20 on my attack roll for this weapon, each creature of my choice within 5 feet of the target, does that include the target?
No. That's
Crap.
like a green flame blade bounce thing.
Oh, fuck it out.
That goes from one to the other, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you not think you've dealt enough damage with 43? Oh no, 40,
No,
47.
I simply do not, because I'll tell you for why. Let's see. Apparently on a hit I've been able to roll an additional 1d6 radiant damage this whole time, so I didn't know about that. So I'll just...
What's that under?
Well, I'll just pop up the entire description as well as I wrote it down. I think I just copy-pasted it. There you go. So you make sense of that.
No, it doesn't.
Very last bit.
It doesn't. Oh, on a hit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just pop up a cheeky
that's correct.
1d6 radiant damage. Sorry to be so obnoxious, guys.
It's alright.
But I do have another hit. So maybe this is how I'll save Flopsy, by killing the JABBERWOCK.
Maybe.
Single-handedly.
Maybe.
No, not single-handedly. You all did a bit of help, I'll tell you. Right, okay. You all did a bit of help.
That does hit.
Hey, he's going to take that 18 piercing. 5 piercing and psychic. Let me just check if I can reroll that d8. Sorry to hold things up, guys. But I need to know. Let's see. PSR. Reroll 1 damage dice when you hit piercing and 1 additional damage dice in case critical hit. Does that mean I can reroll it? Don't really... It's a bit shit.
I mean, I'm lost with what you're doing because I've already calculated but you're up to 72 right now.
Okay, well, fair enough. We'll just leave it at that.
I want you to know something here, right?
What?
So, let's just see. I'm going to give you a how do you want to do this without it fully dying yet. Because you're getting it to 0 health. However, there is something about it.
It's got regeneration.
Yeah. So how do you want to do this in the way that you shoot it? It's going to go down but not die.
Tell you what I want to do.
It'll let go of Flopsy in the process and Dubfagirl. But it's not passed out or anything. You've just got it to 0 in this split second. You can't. No, you can't.
Let me aesthetically maim it.
You can get its eyes if you want. I'll let you blind it.
Both of them.
I'll let you blind it with a Nat 20. Both of them, yeah.
Hey, yeah, okay. Right. Literally, Archie.
Take it away.
I'll tell you what happens. Archie sees Flopsy, and she's like, "Not my Flopsy," and she fires 1 arrow, and it does that thing that Archie's arrows do, where it just like twirls around and goes on a little adventure.
And it goes,
it circles around Flopsy 3 times, lands in one of its eyes. Anyway, I guess it drops Flopsy at this point, and it looks to where the arrow came from. And can't fucking see Archer. No, it can because she didn't do a thing. And I tell you, that second arrow, as he's like with his 1 beady eye that's just popped, he's like, "Oh, what's going on here?" And then the second one, he hardly saw it coming, but when he did, he didn't see a thing again. And it just pops his eyes, because I imagine his eyes are made of like water, like a water balloon.
And as it screams backwards, its head like sort of rolling around like a giant snake, it does like fall backwards a little bit onto its back legs. It's not prone or anything, but it does drop Flopsy and Dubfagale, and it's sort of looking as though it's about to fall down to the ground with like a split second to go.
Okay.
That's everything.
It's going to take 6 damage, so I'll just bear that in mind for regen purposes.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Octavia looks at you and she's like, is it dead? She kind of panics and doesn't do anything.
I don't know.
Well, maybe I'll just shoot it to make sure. Nothing's gonna matter. Literally nothing's gonna matter right now.
Wait, can I tell her something?
What?
If you come over here and you oh wait. Oh, never mind. I never mind. I realised that Octavia's quite bad at shooting.
Wait, did you drop the sound? The silence?
No, because I know that it can regenerate.
Right. Okay. So you didn't drop the silence, right? Silence is still there. Right. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. She's gonna miss anyway. Is Octavia? She's just like fucking shooting arrows at it. Misses twice. Oh, I knew I'd be useless. And Flopsy, it's you. Death save.
Flopsy makes a very disturbing sound, but you can't hear that sound.
Oh, Flopsy. Flopsy's failed a death save.
He makes the noise of his bones cracking into place.
Felix.
To quote those good friends of mine, those red caps that I summoned all that time ago.
Fucking blap it.
Hey.
Fucking blap it. Blap.
Ka-chow. So all the guy can do is ka-chow, you know? So.
Try different damage types, guys.
Ooh. Let's see if it succeeds.
It's going to automatically
have no
fail and
damage.
can't be
It gets a nat 20.
Does it not auto fail because it's downed?
No.
Okay.
It's not actually down. Like it's not actually down at all. Because of the I'll tell you later. But basically, it's not down. It rolls out of the way with a nat 20. It's going to take half of that, which is 10. The damage doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do any other type. There's no other type of damage.
He's
that's not
rolling
been done
around at
that
0
grade,
health
so-
points, like right now. Like whatever damage you put into him means nothing, unless well, there is something.
It needs a specific damage type.
It needs a specific damage type.
Go on, Holland.
Well,
So we've used Radiant, we've used Thunder, we've not used Thunder. We've used Lightning, we've used all the basic shit ones.
We've used psychic.
We've used psychic damage. And I think it's either Thunder or Acid or Poison. I think it's Thunder is the thing.
I feel like it's not. I think I can cause. I'm sure I've got something that's thunder.
Yeah.
Bloody
If anyone wants to deal some thunder damage, I'll unsilencify my silence.
well, Felix, you've tried to lightning bolt
Yeah.
it, and you see that it seems to be invulnerable for this time being. Perhaps it's going to come back alive with more health.
Brilliant.
With 4 health, maybe? I'm hoping it's just got 10 regen.
That'd be nice, but I can't do anything right now anyway, so...
There's only 4 hours in it, so
Wow.
it'd be 6.
Right.
But you could keep downing it and downing it all this time until you find out how you get it, so...
Maybe it's
Well, that's how it's gonna happen.
Maybe it needs to be killed with the sacred dagger. Just throwing some ideas out, guys.
Holland.
Hey. How's it hanging?
Hey.
Hey guys.
Well, okay. How far along's Flopsy? Just-
You
Curiosity.
probably wouldn't know that he's down, considering you've been round the corner.
Yeah, but I'm about to piss around, aren't I?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you can piss your way around here, and
It's not air. I've got to do either JABBERWOCK or Flopsy walk. You know what I mean?
well, you can see that Flopsy's down, and he's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, but he's always down, isn't he? Let me see. Let me peruse my spells. I try Radiant so I can fuck that off. I have like everything. I have everything. And please don't help. I could try Chaos Bolt, but that I don't get to choose the damage on that, so it's, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as far as I know. Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh! Ooh! Well, let's find out one way or another. I'm gonna come bursting around the corner, and bloody Nora. Maybe got me darling Flopsy's on the floor. Me papa. I'm not having that. I'm gonna go bounce off the wall, come crashing down over his head, and cast a cheeky, thunderous smite on that bastard.
I'll let go
Okay.
of my silence.
I'm not in the silence anyway, am I?
Oh no, I'm letting go of it because it is in silence and it would be therefore resistant to
Mm-hmm.
or immune completely to. So my silence is gone, but you can keep it up there. It'll be coming back.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I've got to hit it first. Let's see. Bish bosh.
Alright, well, both miss.
Oh crap! Oh no, flanking. Flanking 18.
Flanking with who?
Flopsy.
Flopsy's dead.
Dub for Gale.
Nope. She's, No, she's technically not flanking.
With that
She's an
cleric.
ally. Cleric.
Hang on. Let me see. Let me fucking see.
Okay, I'll let you see.
I'm trying to... please, Peach, let me have a look.
Oh, I'll let you.
Oh, I'm asking so nicely.
I'm letting you have a look.
Do I have anything at all?
Oh, I'll tell you something. You have a smile that makes the world go around.
Oh, come on, please. No, I don't think I do. Tides of chaos. No,
Hmm.
that's gone. Okay. Alright. The game's the game.
You have a
Nothing.
bonus
There's nothing you
section
can
here on
do.
spell.
Hang on.
Maybe use power word Flopsy.
Okay, I'm gonna slurp over to Flopsy. And I'm gonna lay on hands. God, how much lay on hands do I even have anymore? I have so much lay on hands. Don't worry, Flopsy. You sorted, my guy. I'll give him 30 lay on hands. 30 points. 30.
Nice. Okay. 30.
Get up.
30 points of lay on hands go straight into Flopsy. And at the end of your turn, Holland, the Jabberwock who's still holding him is going to bite him again. 14 slashing. If he hits with a 21. Well, a 30 because he's got advantage over you.
Do we have to cut his head off or something?
Well, who knows?
If we have to cut his head off, does it have to be with a Vorpal sword?
Who knows? He obviously is Oh shit, he's been burbling this whole bastard time. Oh no, Holland didn't start his turn within 30 feet of him. Right, listen up. You can do 2 other attacks.
He's only got he's got disadvantage from having his eyes popped out.
Because he's blinded. So it can that's gonna cancel each other out then, so he's just rolling straight. But he's rolling with disadvantage against Holland for a claw attack. Oh, that's good. It's 29 though. It still hits you. But there were a crit involved there, which, you know, thank God. But yeah, Holland, it hits you 10 slashing damage, and it's grabbed you.
Well.
And for its final move, it's going to hold you up to Flopsy, looking at each other. And it's going to back Flopsy again right in front of you.
No!
18 to hit, 24 slashing, Flopsy's down again.
She's down again.
Shit.
Great, I've got more lay on hands, don't worry.
Well, you're in the Jabberwock's other hand.
Well, yeah, but it's not my turn either, so, you know. And time comes. We'll get him back, don't you worry.
Alright. She's going to try and pick up a mace, not a mace, a fucking thing that she, great club that she dropped, and gets a Nat One to hit this guy.
Oh dear.
But a second attack hits him, and he drops you both on the ground as he goes back to 0. It's not bludgeoning damage.
Well, I didn't think it would be, honestly.
And it took its turns then, so it's actually you. But he does get a tail flick in there, and he's going to tail flick at Dunfagale. But then it's you, Archie. Yep, that's fucking... Ooh, she's nearly down.
And I'm like, criminy. Well, this is bad. Also this, anyway, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna peek from around my cover. And I'm gonna continue doing what I like to do. And you know what I like to do? Oh, no, I'm gonna cast Silence in the exact same space. That's what I'm going to do. That's my service to you all. So you don't start your turns in his bloody circle.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright.
There's a peek around my little corner.
Yeah, we're going to say, because he's still alive, actually, you would have had to roll because you are within 30 feet of him and there was no silence up. You would have had
If
to...
only I wasn't...
Oh, you were deaf! Fucking hell! For God's sake! Right, well,
As long
Octavia
as
doesn't need
Felix
to
is on the
roll.
other side of that room.
Right. Have you got anything else you're doing?
No, that was everything I could do.
Right,
in my
brilliant.
action.
Octavia still thinks she can just keep pumping in fucking, like arrows into it. She thinks she's doing something. Flopsy, make a death save.
He's
Wow.
gonna die.
Wow. Well, that kind of sucks.
You sneak, you lose, and Flopsy.
Holland, you just see him spasm in the Jabberwock's arms.
I wonder if Flopsy is going to be horrifically killed.
I don't know how. It's going to at the end. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, at the end of Flopsy's turn, it's gonna. Oh no, it can't do that. It's fine.
Horrifically kill Flopsy.
No, it's Felix. Right, Felix. You know, lightning doesn't work. Psychic doesn't work. Piercing doesn't work. What else have you tried? Psychic?
Right,
Wait,
what-
Radiant? All this stuff. Fire?
What are the rules about drawing a weapon? Right.
You can just draw a weapon.
Right. Okay. Because once upon a time, there was a Hallie, right? And Hallie is notoriously bad at remembering things that are on her character sheet. And as I'm looking through, I'm thinking, God, I'm going to have to get desperate here and do like some mad raccoon move and bite or pounce on this thing. And then what do I see at the top of my attacks and spellcasting?
Vorpal sword.
Well, some time ago, I got given a weapon called Black Blade, which deals slashing damage and necrotic damage.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
is that
I
it?
mean,
Is that
I
what we
wonder.
need?
I wonder.
oh
what
God.
the soul of the Jabberwock tastes like.
Babe.
Because that's
Oh!
what this weapon fucking does.
Oh my
And I
God.
am hoping.
Please,
What
Pray.
is it?
Oh my god,
Oh
that's
my
so...
God, it's the Black Blade.
What
It's
does
the
that
Black
do?
Blade.
Oh wow, fucking hell, this
Oh.
is serious.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Are you gonna steal his soul or some shit?
I thought when I started this, I was like, I'm never going to use this weapon. Watch me fail. By the way, this is. I thought I'm never going to use this weapon.
You've been using a fucking spanner instead
Oh my God.
Ellie.
of flanking. That's a natural 20.
No, that Holland's down. No, Holland's not down. Holland's grappled.
No, he dropped.
Oh, you dropped you. Oh yeah, shit. You are. It is a natural
Flanking, That's
20.
a natural 20.
Felix,
Oh my god.
how do you want to do this? For real this
I
time.
don't think I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a how do you want to do this? Like a big how do you want to do this?
Well, here
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
Here it is, Hallie. Get your description
Oh my
out.
god. Do it to make it amazing.
How do I want to do this? I don't know how I want to do this. Fuck. Right. So, like I said, you know, Felix doesn't even know, really, that they have this sword. Totally unaware. And they're thinking, oh my god, what can I do? Oh shit, there's this thing. Kind of forgot what it does. It's fine. Let's try that. Waddle on over, all swanky like. Raise this fucking sword.
Oh, what does it look like? What does it look like? Tell us all details.
It looks like fucking death. I'm telling you now. This sword looks dangerous. It looks like someone as goofy as Felix should not be wielding this thing. It's a little bit ridiculous. But either way, this sword comes fucking crashing down on this Jabberwock, right? I tell you now, it comes crashing down.
Mm-hmm.
And the Jabberwock's fucking soul!
Oh.
Soul!
His fucking
Like a little-
soul.
It's fucking screaming,
Oh my
writhing,
God.
blah, 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 blah. Soul
Oh my god.
comes and gives Felix a hit points.
Oh wow. And-
Sucked the fucking soul from the Jabberwock.
And the
that-
soul as
that-
it's getting sucked in. The soul as it's getting sucked in as well. It's this blubbering, horrible first layer of a soul. But then attached to that soul is yet another soul. One,
Oh my god.
one that belongs to a cute little twink guy that gets sucked up into your sword. He gets sucked up into your sword and is
Not a cute little
consumed by the
twink.
necrotic
Not a
magic
twink.
as you gain a d6 plus twice your level's worth of hit points. Which is, what's your level? 50? No, what is it? What level are you?
10.
10. Plus d6. So you get 14 health out of this. As well
Why was there?
as the body dies and decays and falls apart, it does magically shrink down into the body of this quite slender young man. Dead on the ground.
Maybe you can re-vivify him with that water.
Hey, fuck that. I'm going for Flopsy. I don't care.
Dead,
This
dead.
But he's a twink.
Felix stole the soul of the twink.
Oh my god!
But you are currently out of initiative
20 hit points.
Damn.
as the Jabberwock has faded away into the body of this young gentleman with green hair
Wait.
and half elven ears.
Maybe he has something to do with solving this curse or something. What do we think?
Well, straight up, I didn't want to kill the Jabberwock.
Mhm.
This happened.
Octavia's like stepping forward, like, "Whoa, that was scary." What the? She like sees the kid, the guy.
It's like a twink. And maybe he can help us fix this whole mess. I think that's true. Guys.
Well, problem being, his soul is gone, so I don't know if that affects anything.
Well, we could still try to revivify him,
Flopsy,
right?
make a death saving throw.
No, I hit.
You what?
Did it not pick up? I said 20 points for Flopsy.
Oh, okay. 20 to Flopsy. Must not have picked up.
That was.
That's okay.
Flopsy,
Flopsy's
do you have an opinion on this twink?
I was
You're
I
alive.
was out of it for a bit there. Thanks, everyone. Who is that, and where is the big green thing?
Well,
Felix.
he died and became a twink.
That thing was a twink all along.
Who'd have thunk it?
Well,
Who'd have twunk it, even? He was a bit buffer than your average twink. I'll give him that.
And on that note.
Well,
But sorry, you Archie.
no, go on. Hold on. I've got something I'm gonna do
Go on.
right about now.
What are you
Well,
gonna do?
just on the basis that this guy could be very helpful,
Mhm.
assuming that he's not a Jabberwock, and even if he is, I tell you, we just need to do one of those more things.
Uh-huh.
He's going to start at 1 HP. But I'll take off my wish. Take off my bloody wish stone, which was like 350 wish,
Uh-huh.
which is equal to a diamond worth 300. I'll tell you what I'm going to bloody do. I'm going to try and reviv this guy. Revivify this guy.
Okay.
Unless it don't work.
This guy has been led there on the floor. His floppy green hair and covering his closed eyes. His eyes open. Revealing sparkling emerald eyes. He looks around. But he seems to have no expression. He just looks
no.
empty inside.
I'm sure Zavilna can fix it.
He doesn't even recognize that you were like people. Like you're not like standout things to him. He just like looks at anything like that. He looks at the floor like that.
Hello.
He like just looks at you as though to respond to a sound. But there's
Oh,
nothing
bless him.
behind those sparkling emerald eyes.
He reminds you of myself at a young age. That's just a fact.
Okay. And on that note, that's why we're going to call tonight's session. Can you believe that Felix absorbed the
Oh
soul
my
of
god,
the twink?
I was not expecting it.
Wowzers.
Was necrotic the damage type, or was it just the specific effect of the sword?
It was slashing this whole time.
What?
Slashing.
No way.
No one dealt slashing a single time.
Are you joking?
I'm not even kidding. I don't think any of you even have slashing things.
I was
apart
going to
from-
say I don't even have anything with
Yeah,
slashing
there
on
you
it. I've got
go.
piercing
Oh
and
my
bludge.
God.
No way.
Piercings and
Oh my
bludgeons.
God.
I didn't even stop. I didn't even have to take his fucking soul. I could have just raccoon pounced on him
Yes.
and caused slashing
You could have
damage.
You just did
Slashing.
overkill, Hallie.
Mm.
Oh my god, that wasn't foreshadowed. Fucking hell.
I-
Who would have thought that sword that was never mentioned would
There you
be
go.
the...
Perhaps,
mentioned
perhaps
once and
there's
we
a
all
sword
forgot
in
about
the castle that you've not found yet.
Is it a fucking Vorpal sword like in the poem?
Hey, maybe there is. Well, anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. You're going to do the outro, Peach?
I am actually. Okay, so guys, this has been a wonderful session. Make sure to obviously it's a Monday, so make sure you clap a little bit louder. And you know what? Give us a subscribe. Give us a like. 2 comments. 2 comments. So the best be, oh, I love this. This is very good. The Jabberwock's a twink. I never knew.
Well, we've got 3, all of them from Cade, and it says OMFG, Felix MVP, and green hair and
Right.
pronouns.
Yeah, that's true. So just kind of looks a bit like you, Jenna.
Well, whatever.
Kind of looks a bit like you.
He's a little Peter Pan boy. But anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Peach, do the thing.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell, what is the thing? Is it an Easter egg? Can we do an Easter egg?
Do the Easter
Oh,
egg.
right. Okay. Well, sorry guys. It's been so fucking long.
Hey.
Fucking hell. Well, the Easter egg of today is ooh doo doo doo. I'm a Jabberwock. I'm a Jabberwock.
Thank you very much, everyone. Right, goodbye. Bye. See you. Bye. Why does it do this?
Oh dear.
Oh dearie me. Well, we are technically live right now, but it's alright. I'm just going to change my... where am I now? I'm just going to change my title, because it's still called...
Alright, we'll fill the time by revealing Andrew's personal details.
Let's, yeah, hang on, I'm just checking something. Doodle-doodle-doo.
So Andrew, what's your mother's maiden name?
Oh, we're live with the correct name.
What's your address, Andrew?
Andrew, where
What's your national
exactly do you
insurance
live?
I mean, I don't know about any of these questions, but I can tell you the 3 digits on the back of my debit card if you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Anyway,